Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox@gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on you, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, you laugh.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 700. It's episode 700, and I could not care less because I got the Hershey squirts.
Oh, so do I. Tag, I'm it. I left here Saturday night, thought I was food poisoned. Turns out me and Ben were just giving each other butt kisses.
Butt kisses. Yeah.
How you doing, Asterios? Tell me you're healthy.
Happy 700 episodes, boys.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sick too. We're all going to get sick, and then we're all going to get better. But I'm sick of shows that don't last 700 episodes. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I've done a couple of shows on my own, so I'm saying I've been episode 700 before Ben was. Because I did a couple like pre-shows before it started. But I'm glad Ben's been around for 700 episodes. That's pretty chill.
Why are you big timing your co-host? He's sick. Don't big time him. And
he gave me diarrhea. We're doing the dance. It's okay.
Big timing. It's a big time episode. I'm excited.
And this is the big deal about episode 700. We're now the 700 Club. We're going full Christian. I'm ready to die. I want God on my side. I went to Chick-fil-A today. That's my new way to pray. I got a nice unsweetened iced tea and a styrofoam cup because who cares about the environment? It's all going to hell anyways. I'm now a newfound Christian.
And I have a Bible. Of course, as a Bible, I'm using this copy of the Ghost in the Shell graphic novel. But she is my rock. She will see us through.
Is that the Scarlett Johansson version?
It wasn't, but I colored in the Asian character white until the character was white enough for me to enjoy.
Yeah. I like a little.
Yeah, I used a bottle of white out essentially, and now it's even better.
If you just lick the figure on the page and then dust a little flour over it, it does the same job.
There's a lot of ways to do it, and whatever feels right to you, you've got a place in our church.
Yes. Welcome to the 700 Club. DP episode 700. We'll be accepting all your donations of $700 and above today, and today only. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining us and helping us out to meet our goal, because I got to tell you, we got some boner buckets on deck, and we're trying to move these boner buckets before the end of the world hits, so y'all can get your erections with your Blue Chew pills and your boner buckets. Keep yourself manscaped.
I
That's
actually brought in a segment idea that I want to do, and this actually dovetails perfectly into that. What I want to talk about tonight is coronavirus creeps. Hashtag Corona creeps. Because you've seen there's some of these like television ministers, 700 Club types, who are selling like coronavirus cures. You've seen this shit, right?
Really?
Yes, I'll look it up. I'll send you an article. We can talk about it. Oh, the Corona creeps. Hashtag Corona creeps.
I knew one of the guys was saying he would cure you of Corona through prayer. Is that what we're talking? Just straight prayer?
But I'm finding it. Fake coronavirus cures, religion. Oh, you'll see these. Televangelist Jim Baker. Sued Jim Baker. We all remember Jim Baker, Tammy Faye Baker's husband. We all remember how in the 1990s on SNL there'd be a character covered in makeup. Well, that was Tammy Faye Baker. Her husband Jim Baker. Yeah, her husband Jim Baker. I'll send you guys the article right now so we can go through it. Oh, these coronavirus creeps. They are everywhere, boys.
Yeah. We did talk about that recently. Yeah, he was selling a cure. And and they ordered him to stop selling it. Yeah, we did cover that on.
No, they better do more than order him to stop selling it. It's about time we do a little jihad. Just a little jihad. Can we do it? Just a little jihad?
Just a touch of the jihad?
Yeah, like, is there an app for that? Can we just get a little jihad app?
Can I get a timeshare on some jihad? I don't want to go. I don't want to buy a full one, but a couple of weeks a year, we take Jim Baker, we tell him that his silver solution sucks, and we do a little jihad.
Yeah. Maybe if we could convince him to go full Heaven's Gate, maybe. I don't know.
We show up at his place with some sneakers. I like this.
Yeah.
What is it? Did they do Kool-Aid or Jell-O? Did they have like a fun food, or am I thinking of Jonestown?
I think they just ate cyanide or something dumb like that, right? And they had nice sneakers on.
I thought they might have had Flavor Aid, but that could be Jonestown.
I know. I have read. Look, I'm sure we've all read the Jonestown Wikipedia page a bunch of times. We're all those kinds of people. I remember that the Kool-Aid Corporation very quickly was like, that was not Kool-Aid, that was Flavor Aid.
Yeah.
Those people drank Flavor Aid, different aid.
At least it wasn't Tang, because that would put a shadow upon the space program.
Well, they were trying to go to outer space, right? The Heaven's Gate people?
Right.
They should have had Tang. Yeah. That would have been in character.
You got to ride the Hellbop Comet. You need some tech. Well, look, if these Heaven's Gators are going to eat cyanide, at least put it in a cannoli or something. Man. It's like those people that just eat mushrooms. When I used to do mushrooms, I would put it on a burger. I'd have a mushroom cheeseburger. There you go.
Death by cannoli.
Yeah,
I don't mind that. I'm thinking. If you're in a cult, it's safe. I'd say 100% of the time it's safe to drink the Ovaltine. Nobody's ever going to fuck with your Ovaltine. It's got fibers and stuff in it. It's got other vitamins. The Ovaltine's always going to be safe. It's when they start giving you that sugary stuff that you normally don't get, that's when you got to be worried. That's the night-night juice. That's the goodbye.
That's a fucking good point. Oh, it's a special treat today. We're all gonna have some vanilla Coke. Oh, really?
No, thank you. I don't want it.
I'll have some turmeric juice, please.
Yeah, give me my Ovaltine. That's all you need. That. A couple of Ovaltine.
Ben, your face is in so much concentration. Is the stream like falling apart at the same?
I have
like,
to hold
are you
it together.
duct taping?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm physically holding it together.
Yeah, and I'm making him play footsie with me under the table. It's a compound issue.
If you're both already sick, you might as well go for it, guys. You're not gonna get any sicker. I mean, you will. Be careful.
We might
don't
invent a
follow
new
that
strain.
advice. Yeah. A lot of people. I'm sorry. Where's Billy? Go.
I'm just saying it could get a lot grosser here than they already know. Because this isn't Corona. I don't feel sick other than I'm peeing from behind. That's the wrong pee area. But I don't feel sick at all. I feel pretty good. I can't speak for Ben. Ben looks like he's dying.
Yeah, I don't feel quite good.
Ben looks like he's dying.
I've never been diagnosed with the coronavirus or anything. I work from home, so I never leave. I don't know. I just
Well, wait. Do you regularly come into contact with someone from the outside?
No,
Maybe
no.
a
But
totally
here's the
insane
thing.
person sitting across the table from you.
I mean, I did go on a trip, but that was 2 weeks ago. I went on a trip to Vancouver.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I thought it was last weekend.
No, last weekend was what should have been Emerald City Comic-Con.
Oh yeah. No, this weekend was this weekend was Emerald City Comic-Con weekend.
Dude, 2 weeks ago, I went to Vancouver and you went to New York.
Okay, this weekend was 14th, 15th,
What do you mean this
16th.
How can it be this weekend if it's already passed?
This previous weekend.
Okay, so that would be
it's
last weekend.
It's just over a week. We came back just a week ago. We've been back on the show for a week.
I'm glad we're using time of the show figuring this out.
Yeah. We came back a week ago.
Okay. Cool.
Well, you got sick when you came back, so you've been sick for a week.
I've been sick for a while.
Longer than a week?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Ben's lost it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Joe gave us.
Did he ever truly have it? Did he ever? When can we point? When can we go? That's when Ben had it. Right there.
The mask. Ben had it when he had the mask. It was a good Ben. That was a top quality Ben.
It's really uncomfortable to wear.
It wasn't that good. I'm teasing.
I still keep it next to me.
700.
Sometimes the mood strikes me.
What if the coronavirus came from this guy's filthy mask? What if your mask is ground
Oh, you know
zero
what?
for all
I
of
haven't worn it. I haven't worn it since the coronavirus stuff started. So definitely not.
Okay. When you wear the mask. Oh, please go ahead. Sorry.
Android Jess in chat says, Billy, stop being a sour boy and annoying Ben. I think Ben's gonna be annoyed no matter what happens.
I don't know. I wasn't annoyed.
Ben's on
I was
edge.
not annoyed until you showed up.
Because you had peace and quiet. Okay, everybody, episode 700 will be the peace and quiet episode.
Okay.
Please, $2 donations.
Everybody quiet now.
$2 donations will be read
quiet now.
in an ASMR voice.
Quiet now.
Everything else will be a silent humming.
You know what? There's something I want to mention.
Yeah.
There were people giving me shit for triggering you for playing the Onision animated video. And did they not fucking watch?
That was my idea.
You literally said, play that video.
Yeah.
And there's some virtue signaling cunt in the fucking comments being like, I can't believe you played that fucking video.
Because they watch every episode, and they know you'll bring it up next episode. They're like, we got him, boys. No, people are either dumb on purpose or dumb on accident.
No, towards me, they're dumb to find a way to give me shit for something.
Yeah.
It's always like, whatever, I'm a dumb fuck, Ben fucked up, he's shit.
But it's always dumb. You know how many times people have rightfully criticized you?
Well, no,
3.
No.
I've kept track.
No.
3.
I think that's true.
It's happened more than
Episode
You're
that.
on
304.
top of shit, Ben. You are on top of shit.
No, it's 307.
Oh, episode 307.
Yeah.
And then they said that you should have wore more green. The tattoos don't count.
Yes, they do. I'm wearing green permanently.
Okay, I guess, but so that's an unfair criticism. So there's only 2. The second one I'll leave off the table for now, because we haven't quite worked through it yet.
Okay.
You're on top. You're smart. You're on top of shit, Ben. Don't let this guy push you around just because you're some kind of pinata of virus and rage tonight.
He's
You're
always
cool.
fucking with me. I'm tired.
What you making, Asterios?
I am because I am dizzy and sick. I know I'm gonna need some fucking coffee. I wish I was making like some hilarious prop drink, but I'm just making like a super strong cup of coffee in my pork mug.
That's
now I'm
not
gonna
bad.
put a little bit of. Wait,
Yeah.
huh? What was that? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look how good this. Hold on, look at me. Look, it's delicious.
How are the
Yeah.
pork babes doing now that you don't have school?
Yeah, I have to homeschool them, and they're all so stupid. I was trying to teach them my ABCs today. I was trying to teach them the ABCs today. I was like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. And then when I got to the letter N, they would not stop laughing. And I was like, why are you laughing at the letter N? And they're like, you know why. And I'm like, I hate all of you. I wish you were the state's problem. Like New York used to have to deal with these 30 creeps. And now I got to fucking deal with it? That's what's happening with this coronavirus thing. All our terrible decisions are coming back to roost. You used to be able to just shit out 12 kids and go, hey, Tennessee, these guys are your problem from 9 to 5. Now, people got to take care of their own goddamn kids. It's goddamn ridiculous. And you're seeing all the Chinese divorces, right?
Are they divorcing?
Yes. Here's another thing. I'll find the article. But immediately after quarantine, 90 Chinese couples filed for divorce right away. They were just like, I had no idea that living with you would be so terrible. I've only been doing it for 40 years, but this is too much.
Damn. I just got a breaking factoid from Casey Tron.
Oh, okay.
She just got permabanned from Twitch.
Really?
Oh,
They're saying that she can appeal it, so she's hoping to be unbanned. I guess she was saying that she'd spread coronavirus because boomers are a plague on society as a joke.
Right. I think she said that on our show, too, or something.
So, I don't know. We're going to have to help her figure out how to stream on YouTube.
Because that's her whole, her thing. Twitch is her thing.
Yeah, hopefully she gets it back. But if not, we're going to have to help her get a YouTube set up. She's looking for some help on that.
We can help her out.
Do it. Yeah, we
absolutely.
Will do that.
She's been a friend of the show for a long time. How did that last episode get monetized?
Well, I know why.
How did that last episode get fully monetized?
I know why.
We are normally sweet boys, and no one says the N-bomb.
Nobody said the N-bomb. They said the monetization button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's YouTube.
I think at 2 hours and 7 minutes in, someone might have had a heated gamer moment.
That's the actual time frame?
I think so.
Yeah, because people were sending around that time code.
Right.
Going, hey, check out this time code for someone being terrible.
Oh, damn. Yeah. By the N-word, we're not talking Nazi, right?
You said it, not me.
Because I remember that word coming up a little too often. Fuck. What a shit show. That's that night I could barely drive home because I was just starting to settle in like what you had. I thought it was food poisoning. I didn't realize you had the full fireworks down there.
Yeah.
So
dude.
I was like,
21 gun salute down there.
For 2 days, I was in bed,
Christ.
curled up, dying. I had the best 2 days. I'm glad it started Saturday night, and I could just cocoon and die in bed. And then I thought, food poisoning should be over in 2 days. This morning I woke up and I'm like, rocket powered anus.
I also want to point out that this is the first
Yes, sir.
St. Patrick's Day in about 18 years that I am not like completely shit-faced.
You know why?
I'm 100% free from alcohol sober right now. So that's also fueling my rage.
You can't be mad at that. It's one day of the year.
No, you're allowed to be mad.
Thank you.
Mad. It's St.
Here's who
Patrick's
should be
Day.
mad.
I love how Asterios enables my anger.
He's your Palpatine.
Yes, good. Feel the green beer flow through you. Yes. Did I tell you guys about my sobriety bet? How I've been sober all year because of this stupid bet I lost?
Yeah. You lost?
Yeah. I lost a bet about a year ago, and so I had to be sober for a year. I have like 14 days until I'm allowed to drink and smoke weed again. I've been sober all fucking year. So it's like, I do take a small amount of pleasure that Ben now knows how terrible it is to not be drunk on the most fun day of the year to get drunk, St. Patrick's Day.
Not
St.
here.
Patrick's Day rules.
It's not fun here. I don't know. Is all of America? All the bars are closed in all of America?
I mean, might as well be.
Yeah. Like my girlfriend's from a small town. They're not like, closing businesses, but here in New York City, you're not allowed to go into the bars at all. But there is a slight silver lining, which is like restaurants that have a bar. What is it? Uber Eats is now delivering cocktails to your house.
Oh, really?
God. You mean heaven? Did everyone die of coronavirus and go to heaven there?
I know. It's one of the, two good things have come out of coronavirus. One, alternate side of the street parking has been suspended. I think the last time that happened was when the Nazis invaded Poland. Other than that, it's been 100 solid years of of street cleaning parking tickets. And now it's fucking New Orleans on Grubhub and Seamless and Uber Eats. They're driving over Old Fashions, and they're driving over the little slow gin fizzes and all this shit. It's could be worse.
I had some drinks when I was in New York City that were excellent. I was there. The 6th? What are you in? Manhattan proper? Are you the outer area, Asterios?
I'm in Brooklyn's asshole. I'm like the farthest you can get from Manhattan.
Okay.
But next time you're out here, give me a call. What were you up to in the city? Tell us about it.
He jumped into bags of garbage on the side of the street in Manhattan.
Yeah,
while this shit was going on.
Yeah, I was there last weekend, and I basically
jumped into garbage bags on the side of the street in Manhattan.
Yeah, and I came back here and got sick in this chair.
You liar!
In this chair.
You know, it has like a cool down period of up to 14 days. So you very well could have gotten it there.
Well, Corona.
Yes.
This is diarrhea. It's not Corona.
Actually, diarrhea has been added to the list of possible symptoms.
Yeah, but I have no other problems.
Okay.
So I just have,
some people have no symptoms at all. What the fuck are you talking about?
So I just got Corona diarrhea.
Right.
Well, that's
some
cool.
people only have the cough. Some people only have the breathing problem.
Irish
some
cream Corona? Is that what this is called?
Yep.
This is Bailey's Kahlua Corona. I got a Kahlua virus.
When you rolled around in the garbage, you did find a new strain of Corona. Congrats! I mean, you guys are innovators, and I see you've now innovated.
I like how Billy thinks you have to have all the symptoms to have it.
What? Should I go get tested for Corona?
Good luck.
What?
I mean, you should. We all should be.
You should, but
a lot
good luck.
But they're only testing the incredibly sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when the CDC was like, we don't want to use this coronavirus test the rest of the world's using. We're going to make our own coronavirus test with blackjack and hookers, and then it didn't work. Which is why I think like what is it? I forget the exact numbers, but it's like South Korea's testing 20,000 people a day. And I think we just tested like our 5,000th person. Those aren't the exact numbers, but it's like we're behind the 8 ball on testing.
Yeah. I guess I've got butt Corona, and it's from New York City, and it's not from the person I share close quarters with 3 times a week that has the exact same symptoms.
Nope, you liar.
I guess it was from all the garbage I jumped in New York City.
100%. There was all sorts of corona-infested snot rags and fucking people wiping their asses and throwing it away.
Well, we've been told to throw our coronavirus out. I mean, that's honestly, it's like the first thing that Mayor de Blasio said was like, if you have any coronavirus, put it in the garbage. So that's not good.
Yeah. Cough into the garbage. Spit into the garbage.
Yeah. It was fun. All right. I figured live a little. You don't get to.
I love how everyone in the chat is just like taking me so seriously. It's okay, guys. It's a show.
It's only a show, guys.
It's a show.
Look, honestly, in real life, Ben and I actually like each other.
Yeah.
On screen, of course, we hate each other and we cut at each other's throats.
You know what?
And sometimes,
for the rest of the show, let's just agree with each other on everything, and we'll see how entertaining that is.
No.
Oh, fuck you.
But I went to this bar in East Village called Mace. All the drinks are like $16 or above.
But you can't get too close to any of the women in there, right? Because
I could.
Because they got mace.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I've used that shit on my scrambled eggs. But they do like really interesting drinks. Every drink on the menu is really cool.
I agree. Those drinks do sound cool.
They're like I can't even explain them because they're so different than like you would get anywhere.
Oh, Billy, you're so smart and the coolest.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It sounds cool.
We could pull up the menu from the website.
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it right up, Billy. This sounds
Mace
great.
in East Village.
Mace Bar.
I'll send it to you because I actually have the menu pulled up. I just put it in our little chat here.
I just pulled it up too.
So this is a
chamomile
really...
V2 bee pollen infused vodka. Chamomile honey shrub, verjuice. I don't even know what some of these ingredients are.
Yeah. I tried this. This is served warm. It tastes like a cupcake. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing.
Do they warm it up in the microwave?
No, they like heat it with like I don't know. Somewhere had a blowtorch. I don't think it was. They did have a blowtorch with something there. No, it was the hot dog I got. They used a blowtorch on. This was different.
Oh, Billy, you have the greatest ideas with things.
I do.
And you have the great taste in cocktails.
You know, I may not have traveled the world like you, Ben, but where I go,
that's okay.
I do find the best of the best.
It's okay.
I could find the best of the best in a podunk town like Topeka, Kansas. And you'll ask, where would you go in Topeka, Kansas? And I'll tell you, Ben, the governor's mansion got turned into a Ramada Inn, and they have the most quality breakfast buffet in Topeka, Kansas you're going to find. It's a treat. Treat yourself to the Ramada Inn in Topeka, Kansas, because I can't go to all the European.
That's incredibly informative
I can't
and
do
interesting.
Amsterdam. I don't have a passport, so I have to find the parts of the world that exist in my country and get the best of those.
Yes. I understand that getting a passport is a very complicated and tiresome process. Why would anybody want to do that?
Especially for me, because I have to get a birth certificate first.
Yeah, it's really hard to get proof where you were born, and I understand that completely.
Yeah, it's terrible. Now, if you go down to the actual drink menu...
Is there some sort of subtext I'm missing? Is he on some kind of list?
Yeah.
That would be a better excuse than he just doesn't do it.
Okay, I've been meaning to tell you guys, there's a reason I hang out with Onision all the time.
You don't.
We're predators.
Uh-huh.
We're board certified card carrying members of NAMBLA. No. You got to go to the actual menu. This is the happy hour menu. Go to the drink menu.
Okay.
Can you scroll down, or does it go any further down?
If you scroll down more, there's an amazing drink.
Is this
here.
the menu review segment?
Yeah, that's what this is.
Some of these drinks, this is goddamn ridiculous. Look at this one.
Yeah, look at these drinks.
It's got lard washed bourbon,
Yeah.
cocoa
Lard
coffee
washed.
bitters, pork fat, and black bread in it. Essentially, that's what like you eat that's like what you eat after the end of the world. Like you scrape all these things together and you talk about the movie Star Wars while dragons are attacking helicopters and you're eating pork fat and black bread. Or you could pay $16 for it. Isn't that nice?
It's like these drinks are well worth the price.
You know, you actually have a believable excuse for not having a passport now. Because it'd be hard to get one, and even the Canadian border is closed right now. Like, I literally came back from Canada really quickly before they closed the border.
Yeah.
They would have let me come back anyway, but you can't go back now, at least for a while. And actually, we're going to cover that. That's one of the things in the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The drink I ordered was the celery root with rye cognac, apple gardenia, lemon celery root. It was like a apple-based whiskey, very savory but fruity. It was very, very quality drink. It was very good.
That looks good. Look at this. But scroll down to chicory. Ghee washed kahaka?
Yeah.
That sounds dirty, guys. That sounds dirty. I'm just putting it out there.
If she lets you put it in the ghee wash kahaka, she's a keeper.
Was washing her kahaka with ghee. She's
the ghee wash kahaka, man.
Pandan coconut sauvignon. This looks like a menu of World of Warcraft items. Are you?
Yeah.
Does this place exist? Am I getting punked?
Oh, it's real. It's damn real.
Am I getting punked? Would this be funny if this was something they did punk people with? Look at this awesome menu. This is awesome. Ha ha, punked you.
You get there.
This place isn't even real.
Yeah, you get there and they just piss on your foot.
And give you Corona.
Yeah. But the pandan is the cupcake flavored one. It's served warm. It tastes like a warm cupcake. It's so good.
God damn it. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to think of the crazy ass drinks I've had there's a restaurant around the corner where they made some sort of fancy ass drink, and then they took a little pine branch from a Christmas tree, lit it on fire and stuck it in there.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm drinking this thing that's like smoking a Christmas tree cigarette, and it's like, I don't think that's doing anything to the flavor. I think they're just fooling me and trying to con some small town hayseed rube, and I think it's working. I paid $19 for that.
Yeah, I mean, these are about the prices for cocktails in Bellevue. When you go to one of those bars near the mall in Bellevue, they're all kind of priced this much.
But these are all like pieces of art. Like they're really cool.
There's some good places in Bellevue to get cool drinks.
Yeah, that one hidden bar that you like to go to.
Yeah, they're like all into mixology.
Yeah, they do really interesting stuff there. They have a drink on the menu that has, I think, the grasshopper.
Yeah,
has an actual grasshopper in it.
I've never seen that, but that's cool. I'd eat the grasshopper. What are you supposed to eat it?
Yeah, it's a crunchy.
Have you eaten the tequila worm before?
Probably.
I have never eaten a worm.
Yeah, I probably have. I don't remember. I vaguely remember. I was a fucking idiot. I would do dumb stuff.
No, I've done that before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Drunken Hipsters Podcast.
By the way, everybody.
Oh yes, please.
Oh no. Oh, by the way, everyone, please like the stream. There's a link in the description for this new platform that we're sponsoring, or that's sponsoring us rather. It's mainly a place where people are right of center. We are representing the left there.
I'll tell you what.
What?
We totally should have used Slug as our platform for last Saturday's discussion.
We did.
I mean, use it for, like, their rules for moderation on points and stuff, because they have ways to like develop the conversation in a way that actually lets you talk the points, right? You can actually talk the points of things and discuss them without turning to cheap tactics.
Oh,
how many points do you get for using that word? How many points do you get for using the? I have a sticker of it here. The between M and O word. How many points does that net you?
Yeah, I don't know about the gamer word.
Shame. Grow up, kids. Grow up.
Fuck. Fuck.
But I think we can all agree, right, that like the only reason these bars exist is when you're trying to like impress a girl. Like, if I'm going out by myself to get drunk, I'm going by Yelp, and I'm going by like least number of stars and dollar signs. Like, I'm just going to poison myself for a while, then order some Grubhub and fall asleep. But it's like, you know, if you're gonna get corn husk infused mezcal, Campari, sweet vermouth, cayenne pepper. If you're gonna buy a vegan cocktail, it's for a vegan girl you're trying to impress. Can we agree on this? You disagree? We're
Probably. But if you love yourself more than you love girls, wouldn't you want to go and get yourself something sweet and nice every now and then?
I like getting crazy ass food. Like, I'll go out and there's a place in New York City called like Black Diamond, where they'll just have a giant milkshake with like 8 Twix bars and an entire piece of cake in it.
It's pretty
like,
fun.
that's what I'll fucking do.
Will you eat like really big meals? Will you do like a food challenge?
Oh, yes. I entered a McNugget eating contest in New Jersey and lost pretty handily.
How many nuggies did you eat?
You know what? Like maybe like about 25 or 30 in a minute.
In how long?
I did in about a minute. I did not equip myself well. This guy in a minute like killed 2 20 pieces. It was really something to see.
Okay. That's impressive in 1 minute.
Yeah, but it's not like the best. Because the thing is, I don't like seeing all those nuggets go to waste. Like, if I'm gonna like, I'll see if I can find there's a thread on Reddit about it. Reddit McNugget guy. It's just I happen to love McNuggets so much that, you know, if I'm not going to win, I feel like they were sacrificed in vain. You guys know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do competitive eating until I lost one and I quit. I was so bummed. It was sushi, and I never really eaten sushi before. And it was really hard for me to chew the sushi and swallow it because I didn't know what to expect. So I'm over chewing because I can't get the consistency to break down to a swallow level. And I think I ate 72 pieces, and the guy that won ate like 74 or 76 or something.
Oh, that's so close.
Yeah, I was pretty bummed, but I was like, I'm over it. I was used to winning, and then I lost.
With something like, it's like, look, my 2 like first jobs in Hollywood back when I worked like in television production. Like, my first job in New York was cleaning the bugs off Queen Latifah's windshield with bottled water. And my first job in LA was working at a grilled cheese eating contest where Andy Dick was the guest host and pretended to shove grilled cheese sandwiches up his butt. And they were grilled cheese sandwiches with the face of the Virgin Mary on them. They were called like the grilled Jesus or something like that. Yeah. And I remember the stain they made on his vinyl pants. It still haunts me to my dreams. But it's like, see, I get over eating hot dogs or grilled cheese sandwiches. They're fine. A sushi contest, that sucks, dude.
Yeah,
that
it was
sucks
rough.
that you're just scarfing down sushi. Like, sushi tastes really good.
Yeah, this sushi wasn't that great. It was very basic, like cucumber roll. What was that big greasy cheesy thing?
Oh, we didn't get around to talking about it, so I just took it down. It's a grilled cheese sandwich eating challenge.
I sent you something in the chat. Would you mind pulling it up for just 1 second?
The melt challenge at Melt
Bar?
Bar?
My God, look at this.
Yeah.
Where's this at?
It's in Ohio. The original one's in Cleveland.
Is this a lobster melt or just a regular cheese melt?
It's just grilled. It's just cheese. It's a bunch of different types of cheese. You can see some
this, dude.
white cheese in there. The guy from
Man vs. Food, Adam Richman.
He ate it. I don't know if he finished it. I think there is a time
He's
limit.
a real fucker because...
and there's fries, too.
I loved his show. And then I think he got sick or something and stopped doing it. Tell me I'm wrong about that.
I have no idea.
No, he did. It turns out that like going around the world eating the hottest and biggest portions ever like might not be super healthy, so he had to stop.
He was a cool dude.
I don't get it. I think
you're talking about like he's dead.
I mean, He did something cool, and then stopped.
He was a cool dude.
He was a cool dude.
There's another eating challenge. It's this burger here.
Is this the one that Pimp Monk ate?
Yes.
The Terminator?
Yeah, the Terminator.
I like big burgers. I used to talk regular before I put that big burger in my throat. Punch in the throat. I actually ate one of the toothpicks in the top of the burger. Now I can't talk right. Damn it. Stop making fun of Pimp Monk. No, it's just making fun of his voice, which is one of his best qualities.
Oh, pop open the thing I put in the chat.
Okay.
Pimp Monk's got a good-ass voice. Unlucky lives 5 minutes from the Seattle airport. We're fine? What do you mean? Are they flying everywhere? Are they still flying? Keep us in check. I need to know when we're not allowed to fly out of here.
Yeah, my mom's on an air. Oh, yeah, this is the chicken nugget contest.
Hey.
Was so much fun. A dude, this wasn't like an officially sanctioned thing. It was just a listener of mine is a manager at a McDonald's, and he said, if you ever want to come down, I'll comp your nuggets, and you can have a chicken nugget eating contest.
Yeah.
I know. As you can see, I was eating fries before the contest.
You look so happy.
This is the happiest I've ever been in my life.
The little dance you do.
Yeah.
Look at your face. You smell it.
So how many people were in the contest?
It was just me and this other dude. And, because it was just like a little thing. Like, it was like a little listener get-together. I was just like, everybody in New Jersey, meet me at this thing, and we'll do it. And we'll do it on live stream. And it was fun. But I lost. How many contests did you win? I mean, you must know. Winners always know.
I know there was a couple donut contests, a couple hot dog contests, a burrito contest. There must have been some others. I can't remember. I just was doing them like I won a donating contest, and then I just kept doing contests. There was a website called Eat Feats, and whenever they'd have one, I'd roll in. Because I got to the point where I was so fat, I'd start craving eating challenges instead of just food. Like, I want to go eat a whole lot of something while people yell at me while I do it. It was a fat thing.
But it is. I mean, to be fair, it's your ticket to immortality. You're up. I mean, ironically, it kills you super fast. But it's your ticket to immortality. You're up on the wall. You get the T-shirt. Your meal is comped. I love those eating challenges where it's like, if you can eat it all, it's free. Because now there's stakes. Like, I'm not just in it for pride. I don't want to spend $70 on this.
Yeah.
What if you get a T-shirt and your picture on the wall?
And a thumb up your butt.
Immortality.
Yeah, you were happy like a little kid was happy. Like, I don't know if a little kid's ever been as happy to have a Happy Meal as you were happy to have 7 20 pieces.
It's McNuggets rule, man. They're the best. I know they're made of pink slime. Oh, wait, what's this?
There's a 3-liter bowl of ramen.
This is not too far from here.
Yeah. This bodybuilder guy does eating challenges.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Look at
bro.
that.
3 liters. Jesus fucking Christ.
I eat pussy like I eat ramen. Logan Paul posted last night on Twitter asking for competitive eaters. He was like, where are the competitive eaters at? And I threw my name in the ring, but he never hit me back, so I'm probably not going to be eating a bunch of food in front of Logan Paul anytime soon.
Is that the guy that filmed the dead guy in the forest?
Yeah. What if that was the eating contest? If it was like a fucking pinata, dead body pinata eating contest? I just got to munch the fucking heels of a hanging dead dude. I would not like that. Like,
no, I wouldn't like it either.
Anything for clout, obviously I'd do it.
I mean, obviously, yeah. You get to live at that Team 10 house. That'd be a lot of fun. All right, well, Ben's going off to puke. So look, I know you've probably already talked about your New York adventures on the shows. Like, I don't want to waste everybody's time, but were you in town for a shoot, or what brought you to the city?
I knew Ben was taking some personal leave because he was preparing to get sick and bring coronavirus. No, I just booked a trip out to New York City. I had a friend out there and wanted to hang out, and I went out there and we went all around live streaming. Because I do live streaming, right? That's my new side gig as I go and get in trouble places. And I figured with the quarantine around the way, there was going to be the last time for me to see the world, right? Before the world changed, before I have to go back out east via covered wagon. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to go and shoot some video in Times Square, live streaming like all the hot spots where coronavirus probably would be. I went to Washington Square, Union Square, Times Square. I was floating around everywhere. I was eating all types of garbage food. It was great. I had two $30 sandwiches. I went to Cat's Delicatessen, had a $30 Reuben.
Oh yeah.
And then I went to I think it was Luke's Lobster. I had a lobster roll. It was like $30. It was a jumbo lobster roll. So good. It was so good.
You have to keep saying to yourself that it was so good, because otherwise you feel dead inside from all the money you spent. But no, I've eaten at both of those places. Yeah. I'm not wanting to talk. So I'd like to point out that you are essentially a living version of the meme of, hey, I've got coronavirus. Time to go on a world tour. Time to go to all of New York's most populated spots.
Yeah.
Fresh from my roll around in the garbage.
Yeah.
And then to go to some of New York's most popular restaurants. Katz's Deli, Luke's Thank you.
Yeah.
For it's time.
There was no, what's it called? Social distancing? There was no social distancing in Katz's Deli. It was a fucking slop house. Everybody was anus to anus watching somebody cut meat, and they're eating the meat with their bare fingers, sucking the meat down off the counter with their bare fingers. It was sick. It was so gross. It was lovely. It was lovely.
I have been inside since Wednesday, like except for like short trips out to like get the mail or get some groceries. I'm trying to get like 14 quarantine days in a row, so that if my ancient ass parents need help, I can go out there without auto killing them. Because it's just like, it's game over for boomers. And like my parents are some of the biggest boomers they is. How are your guys' parents holding up? Hopefully they're already dead.
Boomer goes to dynamite.
Not yet.
Oh, damn, sorry. Look, this would be a great time to have some dead parents right now. If they died before this, your whole life would be a lot easier. But this is the perfect time to be Batman. He can just go swinging around the city, punching people. He don't got to worry about what Martha and Thomas are up to.
Yeah, didn't this all start from people eating bats? Isn't that how coronavirus started? Or is that some racist fucking lie I've been hearing?
No, it's a racist lie, but it's also, we've said it enough so that it's the truth. Yeah,
okay, cool.
Someone ate a bat. And yeah, that's how we got the coronavirus. Mm-hmm.
Or I've been hearing aardvark. Someone ate an aardvark. I've been hearing like the weirdest shit. No, this all started because someone ate an aardvark. That's how this all started. You know, this all started because there were no Jewish people going to work on 9/11. What? What? Stop. No more gamer words. Stop.
My parents are retired and live all the way on the other side of the country, away from the hotbed of it over here. So hopefully they just stay home.
Yeah. I said...
Yeah?
I told my parents,
really?
I can't afford to get you a coffin, so don't come around me if I'm coughing.
You see this?
Smart.
The entire state could need a complete lockdown. Washington's a very large state.
Very, very large IQ.
Area-wise. Population, it's all right.
Yeah. Washington could need complete lockdown to fully stop coronavirus by Guy and Ursula Show. I don't know if I trust a two-man writing team. Or is it the Guy and Ursula Show? Or is it a married couple named Guy and Ursula and their last name is Show? I'm a little confused. Given the limited ability to test and track coronavirus in the United States, epidemiologist Dr. Eric Ding sees extreme quarantine measures like Washington's event ban as the next best solution. With our underdiagnosis and undertesting, and given that we know that there are way more cases out there than we can identify, the only way we can truly stop it right now is by blocking major events, he told Cairo Radio's Guy and Ursula show. Damn it.
Oh, okay, so it's a show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even so, that may not be enough, Dr. Ding theorizes that if the state truly wants to curb this crisis, we may have to do much more. The best case scenario is that we have a complete and almost draconian lockdown. Why you gotta call it draconian, Dr. Ding? Is it because your name was Ding and you chose to become a doctor and now you're Dr. Ding and you're bringing on a draconian lockdown? This is some villain shit, dude. Don't trust Dr. Ding. Don't use the word draconian. China's Wuhan region did something similar to stem the tide of its own outbreak, and it's seen positive results in terms of limiting the spread of virus. Here in the United States, coronavirus is spreading more every day, a reality that Ding says Washington needs to recognize and prepare for. Why social distancing is crucial for curbing coronavirus spread. Fuck you, Link. Right now, we're still in the mode of exponential increase in corona cases.
Fuck you, Link.
He described everyone should start making arrangements because this epidemic is not stopping and has no signs of stopping in the near future. It's a full-on everybody stay in your homes quarantine actually was enacted in Western Washington. Dr. Ding sees that something that could have the state turn the corner and actually decrease the number of new cases per day. Okay. He said Washington lockdown. Now it's Western Washington. He's used the word draconian. Dr. Ding's a fuck up. Until this containment is almost foolproof and people actually abide by it, I don't think we're going to be able to stop this until we actually have a vaccine, he added.
Yeah, and it takes so long to make vaccines.
Yeah, they have...
9 months are just making them taste good. 9 months of the process is just adding the peppermint flavor.
Right.
Yeah. What if they didn't have to taste good? What if they just had to go up your butt? There's no flavors up your butt.
Why would they go up your butt?
Suppository, because there's no flavor.
I don't think any vaccines are given by suppository.
Somebody needs to invent one that just goes up your ass.
It gets you drunker faster. We got to start boofing vaccines.
Yeah.
That's a really...
It'd save us 9 months. It'd save us 9 fucking months of developing the taste.
Hey, I got a question about the word draconian.
Yeah.
Does that mean Dracula-like? I don't actually know. Like, is that Draco? Much like Draco Malfoy? Much like a dragon? But what does draconian mean?
It's
Everyone's always like draconian measures, and it's like, if it's like Dracula, that sounds hot. That guy gets laid.
Draconian is excessively harsh and severe. Laws or application from I'm trying to find the history of it's Draco, the name Draco of the 19th century. Whoever fucking the 7th century BC Athenian legislator who created a written code of law. So he was a coder.
Oh.
So I guess the draconian law is like a coder. He just like sits at his computer all day, typing fucking code. Yeah, they really.
So we're all just like numbers to him. Oh, this makes sense.
What a dick! What a dick!
I want someone who can feel my pain.
Oh,
I don't want to be a number to someone. Oh, what were you saying? Sorry.
Cool thing about Whole Foods. They are owned by Amazon, which is Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world's company.
Yes.
Whole Foods recently put out a note to its workers: if there are employees that are too sick to go to work and their sick days are running out, other employees that have sick days left should donate them to the sick workers.
Amazon's hiring a bunch of people now.
That's cool. Maybe some of these new workers, after a few months of working, that get sick days, can then donate those sick days.
The company should just donate them, right?
Oh God, Ben, what are you talking about? Are you fucking
I'm a communist?
You fucking
like
communist?
To me,
Jesus, Ben.
Better red than dead of the coronavirus.
Wow.
I forget which one, but you're wrong.
But you're wrong.
How many sick days does Bezos have racked up?
However many he wants.
Well, why doesn't he donate some of his then? If he's got unlimited sick days.
Remember when Jeff Bezos said that when you're as rich as him, you run out of things to spend money on, so he has to spend money on colonizing Mars? Why don't we colonize Earth? We're already here. We don't need to build a rocket to go here. Think of all the money you'll save on fuel or terraforming the land if we colonized Earth. Just a thought.
That's a good idea, but Mars would have way less poor people on it. Think about it.
That's a really fucking good point.
You realize how much money you'd have to move to Mars? It's like, hey, poor people, you can have Earth. You can go move into Walmart now. Fucking put tents up in different aisles. Instead of living in neighborhoods, you're going to have tents in the different aisles of empty Walmart. That's your new home. Amazon will deliver you all the shit you'd go to buy at Walmart anyways. So you just turn all the Walmarts into low-income housings. All the houses that still exist, they'll turn into bodegas. I don't know. We got plans.
They got plans.
Yeah, in a post-Earth world where the rich are on Mars and the poor are down here. I think Matt Damon was in a movie about this. It was called 8 Mile.
Oh, yes, I saw that movie. That was great.
Yeah.
Remember when they turned all that guy's homophobic rapping into a good thing in that movie? Where it's like, he was nice to that one gay guy. All right, here's your F-slur pass, young man. Yeah. Take it with my compliments. I'm reading here that Amazon's Jeff Bezos would have to spend $28 million a day to avoid getting richer.
What?
How about here, I'll send you guys the article. How about you just give us like 5 of those days so that none of us cough into the packages that have the big smiles on them. It's like 5. Just give us like 5 of those. Just give us 5 of your interest days. You can keep the principal. Can we add the interest a little bit to help people know? Oh, okay.
How about
we
this?
Tried.
Every billionaire gives half of their money to this cause, and they're free from paying taxes ever again the rest of their life.
Well, they kind of already have that deal going for them now. You're going to need some kind of sweetener. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
How about this? They give half of their money to this cause now, and then for the rest of their life, we will give them people who will work slave wages for them.
Oh, again, You're going to need to really step up your offer here.
Shit.
You're really going to need to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
okay,
buddy.
How about this? Maximum wage is $15 an hour. Fuck you. We're eating the rich.
That's going to happen any year now.
There's
cool.
more of us than there are of them. Why don't we realize it? Why don't we recognize? Uprise!
Yeah, look, these young people seem upset. I'm in my late 30s, about to be early 40s. Yeah, I'll put in a couple hours down at the old Rich Chopping Factory. I mean, it can't be my whole thing. I got a podcast to get to. I got a girlfriend, I got parents, but it's like, some of these kids in their early 20s, these, go fun. Yeah, have a good time, guys.
No, I'm actually lying.
Can I Venmo you guys?
I'm actually lying. I'm lying. I don't want to eat the rich. I'm on a diet. And I might actually be rich. I don't know if you checked.
That's a good.
I don't know if you checked my IMDb page lately.
Is it all true?
Wait, what?
Is it all true?
No, none of it. None of it's true. No, there's like a page out there on the internet that says I'm worth $70 million. That puts me on the menu, man. People are like, oh, Belly's worth $7 million. Let's go eat him. Shit. And they come here and they realize I'm not 5'8", and they're like, "Oh, didn't prepare for a big enough fork."
What would you label that voice? Because that's one of your voices that you did.
Well, I kind of do that voice when I talk about my old fat self.
Oh, wait, like you're saying something that you said back when you were really fat?
I think I have voices for every one of the 7 sins.
And that's
okay.
That's the gluttony voice.
Okay.
I think. I'm not
All right,
sure.
Lust. I mean, can we hear Lust?
Oh, yeah, so fun. Have a little, hi there, baby. How you doing there, baby girl? You want a little touch the clitoris? You want a piece of licorice off my clitoris? Oh, my God. You lick it like a Twizzler. It's sexy.
You know, I just got something.
A boner?
An exclusive.
Oh.
An exclusive for what's happening this Friday on pay-per-view.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drunken Peasants presents Wow! A battle for internet crazy supremacy! That's right, we're gonna have Goose Wayne, the internet's Batman, versus Santa Cruz Joker, the Crown Prince of Lane. But who's more annoying? That's not it! We're going to have a ladies' match with Little Lunchbox. The Cluckin' Clown going toe-to-toe with Tila Tequila. That's right. The ladies will square off in a Who's Crazier singles match, and they are single, I believe. That's not it! Shit. Egghead's going to defend his Cringerweight title. He's moving the fridge. But that's not it! Shh. We got tag team action, Shani and Rev, and they are gonna tag up against JF and Mama JF, the Garbage Island champions, for the World Tag Team Championship, and that's not it! We got Baghdad Maddox! And who's he going with? Goddamn straight! Toe-to-toe with Dick Masterson! We're gonna see who the ultimate grudge match winner is! That's not it! Alex Jones coming down! It's a conspiracy, baby! Gail Cordschuler, our champion, will be going head-to-head with Alex Jones for the World Heavyweight Championship, all live pay-per-view this Friday, Actual Mania 6. Patrons $5 and above get that, and another bonus show. Patrons $10 and above get all our private shows as well. Get them.
Well, I have my calendar open. All right. I'm not doing anything Friday night. What? Wait, what time is this? 8 p.m.? What?
Yeah, it'll be about
Mania.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fucking nice because you guys know how the world's ending, right?
Yeah.
I just want to relax and watch Alex Jones, America's drunkenest driver, go up against the woman that makes Brent Spiner scared. I can't wait to see who wins.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. This is probably one of my
exciting.
It's probably one of my favorite cards, barring one match.
Oh, the one that you're in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show.
Are you going for the Cringerweight? Are you going for the strap?
Cringerweight.
I'm not going
against
for
Egghead.
It. I got accidentally bamboozled into it.
If Egghead can beat you, then that might retire the belt, which I know he doesn't want because he needs attention like a fish needs water.
I know. I'm gonna have to go and find some of the most cringiest Egghead content I can find because I can't have him losing. I don't want that stupid fucking belt.
This is all he has. I'd like to point out. We're
gonna actually get the belt made if you win
cringy.
it. And you have to wear it on the show. You just keep it around your shoulder right there.
No. I don't like it.
We'll need you to put down a $10,000 deposit on it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a $10,000 whatever is coming out of my ass deposit. Hot liquid gold, baby.
We'll take that too.
I'm gonna dump all over it, spray it down. Do. It's gonna be a shitter belt, not a spinner belt. We're done. Yeah. So, Ben.
Yes. Billy the Fridge. Hello.
Are you having any sort of St. Patrick's Day celebrations?
I don't know. I'm really not feeling well.
You think you're going to do a corned beef and cabbage somehow, or is there anywhere delivering this time of night? I wonder if there's any deliveries. I'm going to Google, or I'm going to open up Uber Eats, see what they're. That's fucking regular Uber. Get out of here. Where's Uber? There's Uber Eats. We're going to see what's going on in the neighborhood. Maybe there'll be a nice St. Patty's deal. The Irish bar that we like is closed. Like, there's no options. There's no options. What are they going to do with all the green beer? Like, did they already make the green beer, or do they do it day of? Could you imagine preparing for this and making all this green beer? You got to hold it until this is over and sell it as, like, quarantine green or something?
Yeah. But you know what? Like, if Santa Con has taught us anything, it's that St. Patrick's Day is whenever you want it to be. Like I can totally see them just doing like a summer St. Patty's Day, just like, you know, Aaron go bikini bliss instead of Aaron go braless. Like July 13th is summer St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Because we all want it too much. Like, it rules. These days, like fucking SantaCon and Halloween and St. Patrick's Day, it's like we need them as a society. Like, the real purge is Halloween and St. Patrick's Day. It's when everyone when everyone goes out and they're just like, look, I'm gonna hook up tonight. That's cool. I'm allowed to. It's St. Patrick's Day. I'm allowed to hook up tonight. It's Halloween. I wore this awesome outfit. I'm allowed to. As a society, we need these things to function, and we won't let them go easily. Is
that what people do on holidays? They hook up?
Well, on those two holidays, I don't know. I don't know. Like on Swippin's Day. Wait, what?
I always thought holidays were about eating. That's a fat person's life. Like, it's Halloween, time to eat more candy than I normally would, and I'd normally eat a lot of candy, so I better bag snatch some little kids' candy bags.
The worst thing about holiday eating is that every holiday has its own unique limited time food. It's like, you better fucking eat these Cadbury cream eggs because they're only around on Easter.
Yeah.
And Halloween when they're haunted. You're eating haunted, but that's it. They're only around 2 times a year. You better eat these sweet tarts now. I mean, these little candy hearts now. It's Valentine's Day. You better eat this candy corn now. It's like, if they sell candy corn all year, Candy Corn Co. would be out of business. But it's a limited ticket item. It's terrible for people on a diet. Horrible for fat people.
Yeah. And that's why McDonald's does the McRib limited, because the McRib fucking sucks. But you forget it sucks 9 months later.
Yes. Every time I've had the McRib, I'm just like, this is not that good. I like this sauce, but this patty kind of sucks. You could make the sauce all year round, guys. You know you could. You could just put a regular patty in this sauce. Like, no. And what's the other fucking thing? The Shamrock Shake.
Yeah.
If they sold the Shamrock Shake all year round, I don't know that it would be as exciting. But it's like, it's Shamrock Shake season. We better get the Shamrock Shake. That's how they trick us into staying perpetually fat. It's horrible, I say. Horrible, the holidays. Ugh.
Yeah. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola doesn't need a holiday. They just said, fuck it, we're making Christmas ours. They invented Santa Claus.
Won. I know, and they fucking did it. Like, you gotta give it to them. They fucking did it. They made us all like Santa Claus and polar bears. Polar bears are murder machines. Have you ever seen what a polar bear does to just like a school of seals? It's like a blood tornado up there. But now they're on the Coke bottle.
But you know why? You know why they're on the Coke bottle?
Tell me.
Because they're white.
That makes sense.
Nobody cares. The great white shark. It's great and it's white, and it's the deadliest fucking shark.
Mm-hmm.
It's the great
blue
white.
whale. Blue whale, biggest thing in the world. That's not on the Coke can.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Think about it.
They don't have Blue Whale Week.
That's exactly right. They don't have blue whale wing. The blue whale is pound for pound killing more things. I mean, I know it's only eating krill, but holy shit, have you seen this thing eat krill? It's like me at a McDonald's in New Jersey. It's like so fucking hyped for this goddamn krill. Oh, Shark Week, Shark Week, Shark Week, Shark Week. I wish we were in charge of everything. Things would be better. I mean, they'd probably be much worse, but I still want to be in charge.
Whatever we were in charge of would have one heck of a gift shop.
Yes.
Right?
I like it. I like the idea of like a big Billy mascot with just like a giant version of your head, just like going around pretending to fall in garbage. Like oh, it's time for like the 3 p.m. garbage fall. Oh, and now it's time for the 4 p.m. Now it's time for the 4 p.m. dog collar shock. Oh, neat! At 5 p.m. At 5 p.m., like the Eggman choir is going to be here, and they're all going to be singing about how lonely they are. Oh, wow. Billy Land.
Yeah. I have an idea for the gift shop at my Billy Land. Everything in the gift shop, there's one version of it, and then there's a second version of it that you can buy that is specifically designed that you could fuck.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, like you can get the teddy bear, the regular teddy bear, right? Oh, that's the Billy Bear. I love the Billy Bear. Like, yeah, but guess what? For $5 more, you can get a Billy Bear that you could fuck. And I go, oh God, yeah, give me the fuckable one.
It's an upcharge. I think that's really, really smart. Because look, you're not always in the mood to fuck a Billy Bear, but like when you are, and you'll pay any price.
Yeah. Most people are gonna be like, I'm happy with just the Billy Bear.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's for sale, of course.
And some people are like, you know what? I got $5 to blow. I'm gonna fuck that bear.
You're on vacation. You might as well fuck the Billy Bear.
Yeah.
Like, make some memories. Put it on the gram. You only live once. YOLO. Time to create some FOMO. Yeet that bear right onto your dick. Have fun. It's Florida.
Umbrella Corp Security said if a ride breaks down, does a 6-hour Billy video play apologizing to the riders? There's a ride that is just an apology video.
Oh, that's smart.
You go in, you wait in line, you get there, it's like, sorry, this ride broke down, guys, and I gotta tell you, I wish it didn't. I wanted everything to work out, but now that you can't ride, I feel like I owe you a personal moment, and I want to say we designed this ride specifically to fuck with you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You trusted me, and I let you down. Go to the gift shop. We got
now. If you don't mind, just a little, just some, maybe you could say like, look, originally I thought this ride was cool. Everybody liked this ride, but now I'm hearing things about this ride, and I'm believing them, and I've ended my relationship with this ride. Like, and I'm sorry for all the people this ride has hurt. Like, I didn't know that at the time. Like, what do you think of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Yeah. It's the Onion song.
And the subtext has become text.
I have a bubble gut right now.
Why is that?
I'm a little like, I don't know. My stomach's going.
You got some poo poo?
I'm not sure, dude. I'm like.
Shouldn't you guys just be broadcasting from two separate toilets at this point? You're
probably
both dying.
Yeah. That might be episode 701. It'll be the squirt
It'll
session.
be a double-seater toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'll be sponsored by Formula 409. Oh, that's great.
It's bad. It's bad.
I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry that your butt is so angry with you. You didn't even do anything to it this time. Like, I get it when your butt's angry at you because you were in a sushiing contest. All you did was take a nice trip to New York.
I did not get this in New York. This has been passed the torch.
Oh, well,
why do you, dude? You have no idea where you got it.
It's the exact same thing you've been dealing with.
And a bunch of other people are all dealing with the exact same stuff right now.
2 feet away from you for like 3 times.
How do you know you didn't give it to me?
Because you had it since you got back from Canada. I got it 3 episodes after.
I'm saying there's no way you can know where you got it.
Okay, that's true. It would be foolish of me to predict that I got it from the man I was sitting next to.
Dude, you live with Joe, who's sick all the time.
Yeah, and I stayed the fuck away from him. I'm closer
You
to you.
live with him, you idiot.
I'm on a whole different level.
Okay, whatever.
I'm on a whole different floor. You and I
You
here
live in the same house.
You
as
and I
him.
here are basically sipping out of the same cup.
Okay, cool. Dr. Billy, he knows where everyone's illness comes from.
Oh my god. It's true, guys. I can't blame Ben for this. It would be foolish for me to think that it was Ben's disease that I'm...
I haven't even been diagnosed with anything.
You've just been pissing out of your butt. Which is very similar to what's been going on to me. I wonder who is doing this to us. I'm going to call Sherlock Holmes.
I know who's doing this to us, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah.
I know who's doing this. Netflix is doing this to us. They want us to stay inside and watch Hulu and Netflix and Steam and CBS All Access and all this shit. Who wins? Big streaming wins when there's a big stream of shit coming out of your butthole.
Dude, I've had to pause so many episodes. I just put on like some YouTube and I watched some of Pimp Monk's Morning Wood because I was like, if I have to run to the bathroom, I could hear his voice cackle from the other room. I was like, I could listen to him while I pee out my buns. I don't have to pause that. I could hear his voice. It was very soothing during my disgusting tummy time. My icky tummy time.
Some people, when they're sick, they want a nice bowl of matzo ball soup. Some people want the voice of Pip Monk. It's really different. What's happening?
Why wouldn't you just watch something on your phone? I don't want to hold my phone while I'm on the toilet. I want to be away from electronics.
Everybody out here is sweating the coronavirus. Sweating the coronavirus. I'm going to teach you a little trick right now. Everybody wants to go buy the toilet paper, the water, put on the little fucking Michael Jackson.
Hold on. Is he going to tell us that face paint protects you from coronavirus? You can't touch your face if it's covered in paint, dumbass.
Jackson mask and whatnot. I'll show you how to defeat the coronavirus. Check it out. Good old-fashioned dirt snow. God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Take out the rocks, and then it'll build your immune system. That's how you beat the fucking system.
Shaggy Two Dope knows, man.
Dirt snow is the cure.
Yeah, why weren't we eating dirt snow this whole time?
We don't have enough snow.
Fucking dirt snow. How does it work?
We need it to snow to cure the coronavirus.
That's why Seattle's hurting so bad. There's no snow out here. Wow. Now, sadly, Shaggy Two Dope does not own a fursuit, as far as I know. That's only Violent J. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody can find any evidence of Shaggy Two Dope owning a fursuit. Please let me know. I think it's just Violent J. But at least we know which side is on the corona curing side and which side is on the fuck it, yiff until you die side.
Well, I mean, corona is spread through bodily fluids, and there's a lot of that in the fur community. That's their stock in trade. That's what they do. You know,
COVID-19. You know who Vanessa Hudgens is?
I have that video.
Oh God,
I've heard of what happened here. I only heard there was a controversy.
This precious girl. We're gonna have to get there. We're gonna have to get there.
Back in the day, someone catfished Chris Chan with Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh,
and he thought it was really her.
Oh,
catfish Chris Chan with just like a paper bag with lipstick drawn on it.
That's happened as well. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Till July sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry. But, like, it's a virus. I get it. Like, I respect it. But at the same time, like, even if everybody gets it, like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible. But, like,
she said it was terrible.
Inevitable?
Inevitable?
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe
Good
you
idea.
shouldn't.
I don't fault her.
Canceled.
She grew up on Disney Channel. All those kids probably got passed around in green room meetings. I don't know what happened to them. They're survivors. Let them be. Let them be. Oh God, this poor girl. All she ever did was said some really stupid shit. And now the whole internet's like, fuck you, we fucking quarantine cancel. And it's...
Sorry, one sec. My mom's calling me.
Yeah.
That's not you suck.
See, I don't feel like we should cancel her. We should thank her.
I'm not going to cancel her. I think what she said is dumb, but I don't give a shit about canceling. That's something that a bunch of assholes do for entertainment, is get together and cancel whoever they're outraged at that day.
We have to think of it this way. Somebody was going to inevitably say this, and now we're having this conversation, so all the people that were thinking this way know that it's socially unacceptable. She did us a favor by being the first person stupid enough with a platform to say it. And now all these other people that don't have platforms and were thinking the same thing, like, oh God, no Coachella? Oh my God.
Oh my God. Coachella seems so lame. Even when I was young, I probably wouldn't have wanted to go to it.
I would have gone to Coachella for one reason. If I was performing there.
Okay. Yeah, then you're likely getting paid and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go there for that too
Yeah.
if I had some kind of performance to do.
I would love to go to Coachella if I was playing there.
You're right. And I see like they even have like websites will show people's fashion at Coachella. It seems so pretentious. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of Coachella, Gathering of the Juggalos, I would love to go to Gathering of the Juggalos if I was playing there. My boy, Shaggy Two Dope, I'll eat some dirt snow. Put me on the bill. Put me on the bill.
Now we got Cobes.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? Making a Facebook Live while I make this here YouTube video.
Is he falling asleep?
Do you think he's got
So,
snow
you
vid?
may be wondering, with the content that I've been producing on my channel,
He looks a little bit like a Harlequin baby
you're
right
like,
now.
what's the dealio, Freelio, with this shindig?
He seems like he might be wasted.
What's the
He's
dealio,
got
Freelio?
new tattoos.
Oh, he's got new tattoos. What does that say?
My mom texted me, said, "Gee, Billy, that Billy Bear quip may have won you this Friday's bout with Egghead."
What was? I don't remember that.
I was talking about having the fuckable Billy Bear at my. She said that was cringy.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. Happy birthday, Mom. My mom's birthday was this weekend.
Happy
Sweet girl.
birthday,
Today
Billy's
is Martin
mom.
Shkreli's birthday. Happy birthday,
I don't
Martin
think
Shkreli.
anyone else cares about that.
Oh
except
my
for
God! If he was free right now, he'd be looking for a cure for COVID.
Yeah, and then he charge everyone top
There's a
dollar.
Cradle of Filth logo and some sick Aussie knuckles. What's up with that? You see some of the restaurant reviews. Well, to tell you the truth, I am doing a second documentary. Don Picton and some of his professional associates were hired to do this documentary. Now, Don Picton could not travel down to Casper, but two of his close associates, who are also huge fans of me and Darth Linney, came down to Casper to hang out for a bit. And it was truly a good time.
He looks sick as hell, dude.
Yeah, does he have the corona?
He looks like he's got the
Details of it,
vibe.
You'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to give a whole bunch of details on that, you know, because true fans will wait patiently for it, you know what I mean? But the trolls will be sitting there digging for more details.
So is he drunk or is he sick?
Man, he does not look drunk. He looks worn and torn.
Like, oh, what, you know what I'm saying? The video ended with me
Does
doing
he have
karaoke
Cobra
at a
vid?
bar,
Cobes vid?
singing
Cobra
three
vid's
different songs.
I hope he's
And,
okay.
yeah, I call it a good evening. And a great way to end an awesome documentary.
So he's talking about meeting up with people from out of town and filming a documentary. Did they bring COVID to him?
Is he Cobra vids?
He's got Cobes vid, dude.
So are they filming a documentary about him? And did he say another one? Like there was one before this?
We got to find them all. We've got to find
I
them.
just put
Wink
some
Scabs 19.
tattoo goo
Oh, no.
on my new tattoo. This stuff right here. It's great. Hashtag not a sponsor.
Maybe he got coronavirus getting the tattoo.
Okay.
It's great for older tattoos or for when you get fresh ones.
Why would it be good for older tattoos? It's already in your skin at that point.
Oh,
And this one's my freshest one, I'll tell you that right now.
I can tell.
That is fresh Cubs. Wonder how many ones
Now,
that
which
set
one
him
hurt
back.
worse, YouTube? The bicep tattoo or the knuckle tattoo? The knuckles hurt a lot worse.
Oh, yeah. He's got Ozzy on his knuckles.
What is that forearm tattoo, and when is he going to get covered up? Does he have the old middle school S on his arm? We got to go back about 4 seconds. He's got the old middle school S. Yes, he does.
He's got this weird symbol that he designed.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Bicep tattoo or the knuckle tattoo? The knuckles hurt a lot worse. So here's the thing of it, YouTube. If you're gonna get it.
Who's this guy? This guy looks like some sort of weird freak. What's happening here?
This is our friend King Cobra. He's a very sweet boy, we think. We've only heard him say the gamer word a couple times.
Well, you get a couple. I mean, come on. We're all human.
Yeah, I think there's like a 2 or 3 gamer word minimum before you're a full-on Nazi. So, he's talking about his new tattoo. He just filmed a documentary with some folks, and he seems to maybe suffer from a tinge of the COVID. I don't know. Something's off about him today.
Well, when Vanessa Hudgens was talking about people dying and it not being a big deal, maybe she was talking about this guy. If there was a picture of this guy, I would get it. I'd be like, here, that's okay, Wizards of Waverly Place. You've worked your magic on me. But, all right, well, I want to keep hearing this guy. Sorry to interrupt.
Tattoo and you can't handle pain, don't get your knuckles tattooed. I sat like a rock through both of these.
He sat like a rock.
Because of that simple fact of I love getting tattooed.
Hear him slur there? I think he might have been drinking here.
And it's
There's
all about
nothing
the
tougher
Zen mode.
than telling people how tough you are. That's the hallmark of a tough person. When someone goes like, yeah, that didn't hurt. I got punched in the face, stabbed. Didn't bother me. It's like, yup, you're not constantly lying to yourself. You are tough. You're a big, tough man.
Hey, you got to be tough to lie to yourself, right? He always gets up and takes his shirt off and acts like he's all super ripped. Like he says, like, look how built I am. It's like, no, I mean, you're just kind of average, you know?
I used to tell people I was super built when I was like 400 pounds.
You were built
I would
like
say I'm
something.
super built. And people believed me, so it does work.
Oh, they believed you?
Because I was a fat piece of
I
shit.
can hear the needle. I can feel it digging into my skin. Hurts like a son of a bitch. But it's like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? I have this ability just kind of, you know, you check out the tattoo parlor around you, you see all the artwork on the walls. You can do anything you set your mind to. And the biggest thing about getting a tattoo, 1, are you comfortable with having it the rest of your life? 2, distract yourself from the pain. YouTube.
I never thought the pain from getting tattooed was really that bad. Like, it's uncomfortable, but it's not like torture. It's manageable pain.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's on the knuckles. It's on the bones. I've heard getting tattooed on the bones. Look, I've never been tatted up, but I've heard that hurts more.
I have 0 tattoos.
I've been tattooed all over my arms, and the places that hurt the most are like on the insides, like around here.
Yeah.
Like on the and in the my tattoo artist used to call this the pleasure crease, like where like in the crease of your elbow, right there.
Yeah.
Because
that's tough skin. It's constantly being worked out. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's very like, It's very sensitive right there. On the inside of your arm, it's way more sensitive than the outside
Oh,
of
yeah?
your arm. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would swell more when the inside of my arm was done.
I'm going to have to remember that.
Yeah. That's why most people
Why
get,
don't...
they'll get their first tattoo on the outside, like on their shoulder or something like that.
Find ways to, have a...
Go ahead.
Billy, if there's anyone that I could think of that would have like a terrible tattoo, it would be you. And I mean that with love. But like, I'm surprised you don't have like Darkwing Duck and Gosselin like in some sort of heart with like. I'm surprised you don't have some sort of duck incest tattoo. I'm just again, I say that with love and respect.
Yeah, no, I have never had a tattoo. I've had people draw tattoos of me and offer to have myself tattooed on me. I'm like, for free, and I'm like, no, I'm good. And I've had people tattoo me on their body. I've been part of tattoos. I never wanted them. I can't think of one thing that I care about enough to put on my body. Like, I think if I ever got tattoos, it would be like something completely stupid. I'm too pretty to have face tattoos.
Conversation with your tattoo art.
The face tattoo is a whole other thing. Oh, last night, because I regularly just text people, especially now during the coronavirus. Like, I'm bored all day. So, hey, if you ever want to text me, you text me at 347-705-7617. You can call me too, but I'm not picking up the phone a ton just because I get kind of sad sometimes. But last night I got a text from a dude and he said, if you buy me a used tattoo gun, I'll tattoo patreon.com/Asterios wherever you want on my body. And I was like, please don't do that. Please. Your body is important. Your body is not a joke. One guy did. He sent me a patreon.com/Asterios tattoo. He got it tattooed on his wrist, and it's just like, that's not going to be funny in like a year. Like, please don't do that. So, but you've got people to have Billy tattoos on them?
Yeah.
Goodness, great. Like where? What? Like a big Billy on one button, a plate of sushi on the other?
I'm on my buddy's arm. I know there's others. I can't remember them, though.
You're arm candy.
I'm arm candy. I'm on my buddy's arm.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. I'm like,
Billy full of himself. Duh, Stabby. Christ, have you not watched this show before? It's my whole gimmick. I live the gimmick, my dude.
If you don't love yourself, how can you expect anyone else to?
Yeah. I'm in the me business. I have to believe in the product.
Mm.
And I'm a Leo.
That's what I'm saying. Facebook and YouTube, but check that out. 4 freaking tattoos. Cradle of Filth, Cobra Gray.
Why get band names tattooed on you? I don't get it. I mean, but whatever you want, it's your choice.
I'm not sure if that was a band name.
He said Cradle of Filth.
I
That's
think
a band name.
I think he came up with that independently. That was what he was born in. He was born into a cradle of filth. And then I think it just happens to also be a band's name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that worked out well.
Because he's a dirt baby.
Aussie Knuckles and a Cobra tattoo on my...
The Aussie Knuckles, that might be a band.
Freaking nuts, dude. I didn't get it done all at once, slowly over time, Tattoos are expensive, man. And this thing of it, you got to invest in smarter things. But am I going to argue when my fans chip in for a gift certificate to Black Sunday? Fuck no, I'm not going to complain. And, yeah.
Nice.
Helped a couple of local Casper businesses out with their exposure on the documentary. On top of that, yeah. Made something the fans are going to be talking about for a minute. When's it coming out? Can't tell you. Next 3 to 4 months. That's all I can say.
Well, can't tell you when it's coming out, but I'll tell you when it's coming out. Next 3 to 4 months.
That's kind of when it's coming out.
That's what's coming out. Oh, and a guess. I love it when people smoke on live stream. Nothing is cool. Nothing looks less affected than smoking on a live stream. That's someone who has confidence.
Yeah.
That's someone who loves themselves. They don't need to put out some sort of tough guy image. They're just going to wear a black cowboy hat, tattoo Ozzy Osbourne's name on your hand. And by the way, you're tattooing current Ozzy Osbourne's name on your hand. Yeah. You know, the man who's constantly on the verge of death, like the big bloated grandpa. Wait a minute. Eating bats? Ozzy Osbourne ate bats.
Oh, no.
This is where he started the coronavirus.
Oh, no. Ozzy, no.
No, Ozzy, no.
Ozzy, no.
Yeah, buddy.
I was watching Pimp Monk smoke cigarettes this morning while I was having diarrhea. It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. Smoking is kind of cool. It is kind. I should start smoking.
Video. Working on another beautiful batch of wands for Etsy. I'll have 10 up in the next 3 to 4 days. 2 to 3, 4 days or so. Got them all painted.
Oh, awesome. How's your meal prepping going? Why don't you tell me more? Hey, have you got your car inspected recently? Why don't you tell me more useless bullshit about your life? Oh, are you almost running out of data on your prepaid phone? Please tell me every single fucking thing about you. God damn. Oh, this guy. I hate this guy more than a lot of this.
He's internet celebrity. People need to know what he's doing in his life. The people need to know.
Add handles, all of them, and get them podged. And get them on that final stage so they're posted to Etsy as quickly as possible.
He's talking about uploading his wands, his because he makes magic wands, and he's got to upload a new batch to Etsy because he's running low on money and he likes to spend $60 on pizza. He buys a $60 pie.
Okay. Now my fans are
It's a big molten shit stack of pie. It's a pizza with extra everything, and then you put fuck burger sauce on it, and you slurp it down like it's soup off of a crusty piece of undercooked bread. I worked at a Domino's. If you put too much toppings on the Domino's pizza, that crust is not going to cook all the way. You're going to be eating raw dough. So I know he likes that raw dough. He likes that raw dough.
Raw dough.
Yeah.
That 2020 batch, Mr. King Cobra. Well, it's on the way. You know, a couple of the wands I'm going to charge more money for because they're a wee bit more expensive to produce, but the customer who buys them will be rewarded.
The customer that buys these wands will be rewarded. They're just a little overproduced. They're just a little better than the normal magic wands. I want to point out that Ben's 2 to my 0 as far as leaving for butt peas. So just write that down. Up. I'm holding up pretty well.
The iron stomach.
It scares me because he's been dealing with this a lot longer than I have. So if it gets worse, I'm scared.
You'll catch up. Look, everybody develops the coronavirus at their own rate in their own way. But it doesn't mean you're not special, William. It doesn't mean
coronavirus is like gender fluidity, right?
I'm not going to agree. It's one of the few times I won't agree with you immediately. Please tell me more.
Like, do you identify as a he, him, or a she, her, or a they, them? You kind of get to choose how you identify to the coronavirus. It's fluid. No.
Okay. And now I'm just going to move right back to this asshole. Like, this guy I'm looking at right now, every single moment of his life is a lie. That's what scares me about this stuff. He's got like beer cans in the background. He's smoking a cigarette. He's painting his nails. He's getting tattoo after tattoo. He's making magic wands. It's just like, I'm sorry, buddy. You look like a goober. You've got like a goober face. Like you know who he looks like? He looks like from Tim Kazurinsky's character from the Police Academy movies.
Oh.
Billy, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh no!
And if you don't, you can tell me, and I'll pull up a picture of Tim Kazurinsky's character.
Okay,
from the Police Academy.
I'm gonna.
Because if you don't know,
okay,
you can pull it up.
I can vaguely remember. I know exactly. I know exactly who you're talking about, but I vaguely remember.
Zed's partner. Okay,
yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
I'll send you a picture right now.
Okay,
of this. Copy image address. Here he comes.
This is Cobra's dad. All right. This is Cobra's dad.
It's just like, dude, you got the Kazurinsky virus. You got dealt a full Kazurinsky. I don't care how much black you wear, how many cigarettes you smoke, how many designer drugs you invent. Just get a job in accounting or IT. Find yourself a 7 and settle in.
A 7?
Right. I think that a guy who looks like this could find himself a 7. Just have some confidence, a nice job, something to say, volunteer every once in a while, get a nice pet. You could find a 7.
Okay.
Well, okay. What do you look? I don't know, Billy. You know more about the ladies than me. What do you think, Billy?
Have you noticed his eye drift?
I'm gonna say I haven't, and
it's been rather tame tonight.
Okay, but he has one.
It's one of the most wonky eye drifts I've seen on a internet celebrity. Right? It puts Forrest Whitaker to shame.
I
don't know.
I'm gonna say. Sorry.
I don't know what's keeping it at bay tonight. It might be his alcoholism, coronavirus, whatever he's dealing with. One is full on right, one is forward. It might be the glare from the computer screens covering it up right now. But he's got a wonk. He's Willy Wonka.
Well, I wish Ben was around to properly applaud that joke, but in his absence, I will say, really good job. I really like that. I'm gonna say, well, first off, let me say this: I appreciate, Billy, that you are not using the phrase "lazy eye," an ableist term. You're saying he's got some eye drift because it's just, but. Isn't eye drift fixable? Can't you do some eye push-ups, or can't you do some shifties? You wake up in the morning, you do 10 shifties, and then that's
isn't shifty a racist term?
No, but I will say this. I'll say this. Much like you can add, much like you can have the fuckability upcharge at Billyland, calling someone shifty. Not racist, but calling someone a shifty blank.
Oh,
it's a modifier. It's it's a buff to it. You get a +1 to your racism. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
It's in the mix.
That's something can be crunchy, and it's fine. But if you call somebody a crunchy, ooh, you better not. You better not.
There's no greedy. Hey, you know what? We should all be a little greedier in our lives. We should all advocate for ourselves a little bit more. No one's going to look out for you but yourself. You call someone a greedy, and then and then something, then the F word, not the bad. You call someone greedy, then the F word, then that word.
Yeah.
They're more than the sum of their parts. You know what I mean?
Modifiers. They're like the last dab. The last dab of racism.
It's like they come together to form Voltron. Look, five robot tigers out there. That's tough. They form Voltron. I don't know how you're going to beat that. That's words like shifty are like the left leg tiger of that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. On itself, shifty is, shifty is a beast. It can be used. But when you got a shifty, greedy, crunchy, lazy,
not good.
Yeah,
not
with
good.
our powers combined, demonetized.
Oh my God, damn it! You always get there in the end. You always get there in the end. God damn it.
Other than that cringy gift shop joke earlier that my mom called me out on. Well, my mom did not like it.
We're still calling back to that.
I know,
hey,
Mom.
Mrs. Fridge, we're still calling back to it. We're building a rich tapestry here. Look, BENPAI. Look, between all of us, BENPAI's kind of out of the equation tonight. Like he's dead. He's dead. The only reason he's on camera at all is out of I assume pure Catholic guilt. Yeah. If it were up to me, let's just just put his headshot up in the corner. That's fine. Mrs. Fridge, this is the 700th episode. We got to do something, Mrs. Fridge.
Yeah.
If you got better content, you call right in. You call right in, Mrs. Fridge. I'm willing to be wrong.
My mom actually just texted back.
Mm-hmm.
She said that was only cringy because every gift shop anywhere sells fuckable items if you try hard enough.
Well, and this is the wisdom of the ages. This is why I have stayed inside since last Wednesday. We do need to protect the boomers. Everyone's okay, boomer this and okay, boomer that. But now we have Mrs. Fridge going to the gift shop at Disneyland, finding a place to put it between Mickey's ears. And I like that.
My mom didn't actually say that. My mom didn't actually say that. She's gonna spank me. She's gonna spank me if I let people think she actually said that. I put words in her mouth. She didn't actually say that.
Son, you're a good son. I'm gonna say this. Mrs. Fridge, I assumed you didn't say that. Mrs.
Okay, good.
Fridge.
Good.
I assumed you didn't say that. You're a good kid. You're a good kid.
Good.
Well, BENPAI, we've been demonetized pretty hard. We had a gamer word contest while you were gone. See who could say it the longest and with the most invective.
I tried to say it in different languages to escape the ban filter, but you realize how many languages use the N-word just as a descriptor for a color?
It's kind of like how McDonald's is McDonald's in Spanish. It's like that word travels.
Yeah. You know what a quarter pounder with cheese is called in Europe? A Royale with cheese.
That word. I thought you were going to tell me something that I didn't know.
Yeah, but you know what a black cup of coffee is called? And
that word.
Damn it.
Sorry we cost you so much money. But hey, how's the bathroom going? Any updates?
Oh, man, it did not go well. It did not go well.
I just can't wait till I have a nice solid... You know what I did this morning?
Mine goes back and forth.
Really?
Yeah, I've gone back and forth.
I have not been there yet.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I can admit to this as my closest thing to a victory. I thought I'd won the war, but it turned out I just won a single battle. I woke up this morning and I trusted a fart.
Oh, and you poo-pooed?
No, I did a fart. It was a perfect fart. And I was like, oh, thank God, I'm over this. And then I went to the bathroom and was like, and I was like, oh, God, nope. Not at all.
It's like relationships. If you have to force it, it's probably shit.
Yeah. Speaking of relationships, the relationship we have with our fans is unlike any other because you're ours. So I want to thank you guys for the donations we got today. Lord of Nurgle, can you please tell Ziggy and Ghost the cats that they are sweet boys, like the stream? I like the stream and fuck progs. I feel like I should know what progs are.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
Yeezy McSleazy says, don't have much to donate because I lost my job to Corona. Also ended a relationship of 4 years last night. Christ, Yeezy, I'm sorry. DP been here all along, though. Happy 700 sweet boys. Wow.
Look, losing your job is obviously not funny.
Yeah.
But I will say, losing that relationship, you've kind of evened out the income. You know what I mean? Like, now you don't have to worry about, like, taking your girl out to the fancy Red Robin. Now you don't have to worry about Valentine's Day or this or that. It's so, you might come out of this ahead,
But what if his girl was one of those breadwinners?
Oh, no. You got to crawl on your hands and knees and get her back.
Yeah, what if
Goodness gracious.
What if they've been donating with her card the whole time?
This is bad. This is really bad.
No, Yeezy, I'm
really
sorry to hear that. That's
that
rough.
sucks.
That's
That
rough.
sucks.
Crypto's rock.
I'd also like to point out real quick the phrase breadwinner. I've never thought about it before. If somebody actually won some bread, that would make them pretty happy. If they were like, "Hey, Asterios, you won this loaf of semolina. Hey, you got this loaf of rye." That'd make me pretty happy. I'd love to be a breadwinner one day. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
When I was young, my dad used to go play pool at the bar up the road.
Yeah.
And they would do something called meat shoots, and they would have like a nice prime piece of meat to go to the winner of the pool tournament. And my dad would always bring home meat from the pool tournaments to feed us.
Meat shoots.
The meat shoots. So he was the meat winner. That's probably why I'm such a carnivorous fat boy now, because my dad won so much meat. And I did win bread one time because I won a shopping spree at the Hostess Bakery.
What?
And yeah, I won a shopping spree. And I ran around the bakery, and it was day-old stuff, you know? Like, everything was like 25 cents a package. And I left with like $35 worth of stuff, which was a lot of cakes and pies and breads and stuff. It was a lot of stuff.
How did you win this? That's honestly, I would be more excited for that than a Super Toy Run, because you get bored of toys eventually. You never get tired of Hostess fruit pies. Never.
This is how I got so fat. I was always winning food. I was always finding porn and winning food.
Oh yeah, the Gene Wilder porn.
Yeah. Oh man, it's strange. Crypto's rock says Bernie is officially done, and it's all Billy's fault. Never forget he was a surrogate of Joe Biden. Hello from Canada. Kisses. Andrew Yang is gonna save America.
I actually have a Yang reaction to the plan to send Americans checks. Did you hear about this?
Oh, to Romney's plan?
Oh.
Yeah, I heard Mitt Romney is pitching this.
Yeah, I heard Trump talking about it today. So let's see what.
Should I finish reading the super chat?
Oh shit! Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, apologies.
Guanglai Kangi says, "Doesn't Paul have coronavirus?" I hope fucking not.
I have no idea.
I hope not. Captain Snacks Areno says, "Happy 700 boys. Billy, maybe avoid filled garbage bags in public next time. LOL. Maybe." Loch Ness Monster came out at 350. Wunitsu says, Asterios looks like a little kid. I believe that was in response to the chicken nuggies, which, yeah, you were giddy as a kitty. It was cute and handsome. Hypothesis says, speaking of furries, you see Sonic gets cucked? No. What? Tucker White 94 says, Trash Queen and King says Kentucky is shutting down all gyms and other public gathering places a few days after shutting down restaurants and bars. As weebs who work out, we're going to go mad. Luckily, our work from home jobs are unaffected, so have some cheddar. Thank you, Trash Queen and King.
Thank you.
I'm predicting that we're going to see some tight times. I don't know. I sure hope not. I hope that these stimulus checks come in and all the people that were broke before have a couple extra bucks and throw it our way, and then we live forever. But if not, we're going to do the best we can around here. That's for sure. And that is all the super chats, or that's all the Streamlabs super chats came in. R6S Copper Adventures gave us £1. Bob Neiman says, how do you feel about Vaush telling his followers to false flag Ralph's everything online? I mean, it got pretty fucking weird there at the end. There was a lot of doxing talk and everything. I wish none of that shit happened at all. I think it was all fucking shitty. I think if you started that night a fan of Drunken Peasants or a fan of Vaush or a fan of Ralph, you probably left the night thinking you were a fan of the same people you came in for. The debate really didn't go anywhere.
It wasn't a debate.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be a debate at all. It was a conversation.
It wasn't even really a debate.
We didn't have debate topics.
There were no topics. There was no timer.
I feel like the conversation didn't advance any side other than what you came to look and laugh at the beginning.
It was,
of the night.
You're a Nazi, you've harassed women, so therefore nothing you say is right.
And then it was, stop, what's going on? You can't do that. That's horrible. Stop.
I was thinking about this, because the title of the video is like a worthy goal. Like, is there any middle ground? But it's like, I think it's really hard to find, to get two people whose entire careers are based on having this one set of opinions. Like, if you got two normal people in a room, you could find middle ground. Like, Here's
the thing. It was semi-cordial, but then someone got unbelievably shit-faced.
Was it me?
Was it me?
Both
of Asterios.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sorry, sobriety bet. Shame on me. It's but you know what I'm saying, right? It's just like, it's a lot easier to find middle ground when people's ability to make money isn't based on having a certain set of strident opinions. Like right now, there's no profit in not being either as liberal as possible or as conservative as possible. Like, no, like, if you're fucking, what are they? What are those kids? Those Chapo kids? Like they make like $100,000 a year. Like, they're making their money being as liberal as they can. And there's people on the right, like they make the money being as good. It's just like you can't find the middle ground when there's a profit motive.
That's why.
But I don't know. What do you guys think?
We at Drunken Peasants, a lot of people say that we ride the fence.
That's our
not
profit
true.
motive.
That's not true. We are the gatekeepers at that fence. If you want to go to the left or the right, you got to swing through the gate that we man at that fence.
We're the ones that get attacked by both sides.
We're the gatekeepers.
Each side accuses us of being on the other side.
We're the obscure alt-right podcast full of SJW cucks. Shit. Twilight City Studios says Drunken Peasants will help us get through COVID-19. I got a new short film that you can watch. COVID-19 has affected me making content, been very disruptive. DP Podcast will help us through this time. Thank you, Twilight City Studios. Tweet that, if you do Twitter, I never see you on Twitter, Twilight, but get that video link out to me somewheres. We'll want to watch it. And everybody else.
You guys mind if I, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. As we just wrapped up.
Oh, no, I was going to say, hey, if you're bored and you're home and you need shit, you can listen to my podcast, The Loudest Podcast. It's a show where we go on crazy adventures, like going to the world's largest parrot festival or going to Star Wars Land or going to the very last BronyCon. So it might be a nice escape right now to listen to two idiots go on dumb adventures on my show, The Loudest Podcast. But obviously, it's also really nice that you guys are still up 3 days a week. You're both dying. I can see you both dying in front of me. And I think it's really cool that you know that there's people out there that could use a little break and you're trying to make things fun for a little bit.
Maybe we have dysentery.
Violet in our fan chat says, I've watched each Valsh stream post the debate. I haven't been able to catch anything. I've been sleeping and diarrhea since that night. I left that night. Could barely walk. She says, Valsh was pretty upset that DP didn't stop or curb the discussion from insults directed at his family. I wish it didn't go that route. Definitely wish it didn't go that route. I remember
we were trying
Valsh writing the content towards trying to get Ralph to have him call his ex-wife on the phone. And it seemed like Valsh was kind of directing that most of the way up until the very end. So I wasn't trying to cuck his content when he's like trying to go after Ralph and get that call. So I'm not sure where the exact right moment would have been to stop.
Anytime before anybody actually got doxxed, which is when we did it.
Yeah.
And then because we did that, people tried to dox me.
Yeah.
So
they threatened to dox both of us, you and me, and then it's like it. I don't know if anybody got doxxed. I think
we took one for the team, if you know what I'm saying.
I hope nobody got doxxed. I don't know what the fuck happened afterwards because I was busy dying a little bit. But that being said, I felt like we were trying to give them as much rope as they wanted to hang each other with, and Vosh was definitely like, he was saying, what's your ex-wife's name? What's your ex-wife's name? And then he dropped her name, which I guess was public knowledge, right? But like asking that question, it's like, it's goading, it's attacking. So I figured Vosh was in the game. I figured he was capable of playing up until, it became, okay, this guy's just straight up threatening to do some direct illegal ass shit. And that was when it got way too far. I don't know, when we should have stopped earlier, and I know we probably should have. It's just really weird when you're live. You don't know exactly where the cutting point is, and I'm very apologetic that it went so far, because it didn't need to go so far. But I also you don't know when you're supposed to cut things off when you're live, because you don't want to stop something big from happening. Like, what if Ralph would have called his wife and Vaush got what he wanted? He was going for that. I wouldn't want to shut Vaush off when he's going to get Ralph to call his damn wife on the phone, or his ex-wife. It's like play it out, right? It was weird. It was a very fucking shit show, and I'm glad that it's in the past. And hopefully we can have episodes much better in the future.
We've never had an episode like that before, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's nice to know that shit can still surprise you. Yeah. Fuck. Was that episode 699?
Yes.
I think it was,
one.
yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Shuffling off the 600s.
Is that everything of the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Americans are now being forced to rely even more heavily on deliveries. Amazon is seeing a surge in online orders, and to keep up with demand, the company says it's looking to fill 100,000 full and part-time positions, and it's inviting people who are temporarily out of work to consider applying. Amazon says it will raise pay by $2 per hour for employees dealing with the increased demand. And right now, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin is on Capitol Hill trying to convince Republican senators to combine two stimulus packages to fight the effects of the coronavirus outbreak. One measure was already approved by the House, but a second measure is an economic stimulus plan that could be worth about $850 billion. And a key part of this new plan would be putting cash into the hands of Americans in coming weeks.
You can think of this as something like business interruption payments.
This was all my idea. It's the best idea. No one has better ideas than me sending money to everybody.
Okay, is this going to be Fred Armisen playing this on Saturday Night Live?
It could be. It looks like him.
And we'll get Alec Baldwin to play Trump?
Yes. Who will be Pence? I don't know the names of any of...
don't they usually get the girl to do it?
Pence? I don't know.
Or she does the creepy little mousy guy, huh?
Who hasn't worked for Trump in a long time.
For the American workers. We're looking at sending checks to Americans immediately. Americans need cash now, and the president wants to get cash now. And I mean now, in the next 2 weeks.
How much?
I will be previewing that with the Republicans. There's some numbers out.
Trump's like, look, we're going to make everybody millionaires. Everyone's a millionaire. The value of the dollar is going to be so low you'll be able to afford milk and bread, but everybody will be a millionaire.
They may be a little bit bigger than what's in the press. Go ahead.
Andrew Yang joins me now. He's a former Democratic presidential candidate.
Bad camera angle.
And obviously,
this is probably his laptop or maybe even his phone, sitting on a desk in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Yup.
I don't think it's a Holiday Inn, though. I think it's
It looks nice.
Yeah, I could tell by the headrest that that's a little...
He is a millionaire.
4-star. Yeah, and he probably got perks.
Putting cash.
Yeah, because he's famous and
money.
He probably just all the traveling he did. He's probably got...
Oh, I was going to say he probably has some political sway
Hands
now.
of Americans.
He works for CNN now, actually. He works for CNN, so
was a
he's probably getting paid.
Focus of your entire campaign. So clearly you are happy to see this as a proposal. How would you see this working in this particular situation?
Well, I'm thrilled that we're doing the right thing. It's vital to help tens of millions of American families keep their heads above water during this time. We all know that financial insecurity has been pervasive in this country even before this crisis, and so most families are not equipped to hole up for weeks or even months on end. So getting cash into Americans' families' hands is 100% the right move. I'm thrilled that they're doing.
See Joe's comment?
No, I don't see Joe's comment.
Did you miss Joe's comment right there? Can you read it?
No. Somebody type so that
read Joe's comment.
Everybody type in the fan chat to get rid of Joe's comment. Yeah.
Type Joe's question.
Stop.
Over and over again.
No.
The right thing.
So you heard Secretary Mnuchin there asked how much. He wouldn't commit to a number. $1,000 has been floated. He said it may be more than is in the press. How much do you think it needs to be here?
I think it needs to be a minimum of $1,000 per month of this holding up that we're all experiencing.
How he said minimum.
And the CDC already issued guidance saying avoid gatherings of 50 plus for 8 weeks. So that's 2 months. And the American people need to know.
See, when Andrew Yang was running and everybody's like, he sold out, he went with Biden. I didn't think he sold out because when he was running, I thought Yang would go to Trump with this if Trump won again. I didn't think it was a partisan thing with Yang. I thought it was a business thing. He saw it as a business owner and he realized where we were going and people weren't listening to him when he would go talk to politicians. They had no idea of what was coming ahead of us. And with the robots taking over. He saw the robots, man. He knew the Terminator was coming.
Maybe this is a nanovirus. Maybe it is caused by robots.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's actually going to Trump now for it, right? He's going to go straight to Trump. He's like, Biden's picking a woman vice president. I'm done with the Democrats. Let's just jump on coronavirus. Who better to solve this problem than Andrew Yang and $1,000 a month?
I think this was originally floated by Mitt Romney like a couple of days ago, and Trump just kind of picked up on it today.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, I'm not saying Mitt Romney invented UBI.
Asterios,
but I'm saying yeah.
Asterios, Joe says he sent you nudes. Did you get those by any chance?
Yeah, someone sent me a picture of his dick. Some guy during the show, he called and I texted him back, I'm on the show. You know I'm on the show. You know I'm on the show and I can't take your phone. And then he sent me a picture of his penis.
That's Billy's
and
roommate.
Turns out we have the same flip-flops, me and that guy.
Really?
His flip-flops were in the shop.
Because those flip-flops were bought for Joe by Onision.
Oh, well, hey.
Where'd you get your flip-flops, Asterios?
I know where they're going. The garbage. Hey, we used to have the same flip-flops, me and that guy. But yeah, he sent me his dick. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't. Yeah, I got it.
Wait, were you talking about shoes or the way the dick hung? Did it have a flip-flop?
Flip-flop.
No, mine doesn't. That guy's got some flop. Mine has more of a flip. That guy's got maximum flop.
He's just said all predators have a pair.
Yeah, Onision never got me flip-flops. It's because you were always my prey, Billy.
That's Billy's roommate.
Yeah, Joe's my roommate.
Oh, that's great. Hey, that's
when
great.
I first met him, we had a different studio and we had a shower. We had a bathroom with a shower. It was basically a studio apartment. Joe comes in, he's like, I need to take a shower, and he just gets totally naked in front of me, and then just walks into the shower, showers, and comes back out totally naked with his leg up, up on the couch, looking around, this is a nice place. So he's an exhibitionist.
Yeah, really? You're telling me that the guy whose second text to me ever was a complete body shot with his penis out might kind of get a little bit of a thrill out of showing off his whole package down there? That's a complete shock to me.
He a perv.
That's sexual harassment, Joe.
You can't be doing this, Joe. What do I tell you? These are guests on our show.
There's no need for it, Joe. There's no need for it.
Joe has no boundaries.
Are you impressed, though, is the question.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not amazing. It's not time. It's fine. I still could have gone my whole life without seeing it. My life hasn't been made better by seeing it.
I have 2 questions for you. Did you know on this very channel, Joe and I are hosting a new show, and we just did our last episode this past Sunday.
Well, tell me about it.
It's a call-in show.
DP presents a call-in show?
Roll call.
Roll call?
A call-in show. We took a bunch of random calls, and I'm not even on it. Sometimes I'll talk, but it's all Joe, just answering calls, answering questions. And I'm getting a lot of positive feedback on it. And actually, I have a promo here for that show, and I'll show it to you now.
A roll call?
It's Doug. It's the theme song for Doug.
Why do I have to be naked, Billy?
Do what you're told.
Do what you're told.
I like the bottom. It has to be short and provoke interest.
It's crazy that he did exactly what you asked him to do.
I know.
In the most inefficient way. Everything you asked him to do, he could have done just showing you videotaping the conversation, and that would have been short. Not provoking interest, though. Everything else was the provoke interest part.
You guys are welcome to join our Discord because there will be another episode starting next month. The first Sunday of next month, we're going to do it every other Sunday. So first Sunday of next month and then 2 Sundays after that.
2 Sundays?
Can't wait to see more of that. Join the Discord for this guy. Join his Discord.
2 Sundays? 2 Sundays?
Yeah, we're doing it 2 Sundays.
I get a tummy ache after 1 Sunday. Did you hear about the Sunday Asterios was talking about earlier with the Snicker bars in it?
Yes.
OMG.
It's really big.
Took him 1 minute to record, no retakes. It's true. I had to record
Oh,
it.
no, there had to be one where, like, balls slipped out or something.
No, I was behind the camera, man. We did have to do a second take because the green screen was... the green screen was so bad there. Good times. I like having Joe naked in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, you've gotten it.
I'll show you.
You know what? Some attention.
Joe is basically like an Andy Kaufman kind of character. He really is. Like here. Let me show you this. This is hilarious.
Like here's something you should know about Joe Asterios. Everybody, pretty much everybody who's been to LA and spent some time in LA has an Andy Dick story.
I told you mine tonight.
Yeah. Joe's Andy Dick story involves him hiding from Andy Dick trying to fuck him.
Right.
For months.
That really did
happen.
happen.
For months.
Look at this.
We're going to Drunken Peasants now with unalleged pederasts.
He's okay. This is after they
you were
left.
a pussy the whole time.
This is after they left Onision's house on the live stream, and Joe's gonna make Billy look as bad as possible here.
You let him do that. Well,
That's
okay,
totally true.
okay. I let him talk and speak his side of things that everybody's
Go
wanted
back
to
to his
fucking
house.
get. That's illegal.
Go back
How
to
is
his
that?
house.
That's a
Kai
problem.
was 15?
That's illegal.
Why didn't anyone say this? I was reading the fucking chat.
That's illegal.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Kai was 15. We gotta ask Kai about this.
You're all spineless fucking skid marks, and this entire shit show should be for the...
Yes, exactly.
That's not a sweet boy
That's
thing to
somebody
say.
who's looking out for the best of us.
You guys should still subscribe to
Augie
Augie
RFC.
Yeah.
You're right.
Augie.
You know what? You didn't think about the victims even once when we were over there.
Oh my.
You thought about
Joe,
was
Christine,
yourself.
that shut the fuck up.
All you thought about was yourself.
Who's the cutie in the back seat?
That's Seth.
Okay, Tilda.
Seth.
That's Seth.
Seth did a wonderful job. Thank you.
There is photographic evidence of nudes Kai sent to kids, and you had a sword fight with them.
And you had a sword fight with him.
I mean,
photographic evidence of Kai, her fucking husband. All right, she showed his dick.
She showed his dick.
Stop fucking pretending.
Stop fucking pretending. It's time to take a stand. To be a real man for a change. Everyone can see it. Why can't you?
Joe, shut up. You literally hugged him.
Oh shit.
Didn't even ask about the threesomes with Chloe.
And by the way, we established that on the last show, the roll call show, we established that Joe did not, in fact, hug Onision. That was a tactic used by... That was a tactic used by the Secret Service to subdue an attacker. It's kind of like a tackle trip judo move. So in fact, he was taking Onision down and protecting Billy.
Bear hug.
Yep.
It looked like a hug to the untrained eye.
To the untrained eye, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
There's threesomes with Chloe.
I don't know who the fuck Chloe is.
The fucking threesomes with
Jesus
Chloe.
Christ.
You fucking idiot. What about the fucking threesomes with Chloe, you fucking coward?
I've never heard the name Chloe until this fucking TTS.
Oh my God. Get on Twitter, you fucking idiot.
Don't put that shit on me.
You let him walk.
You're a fucking bitch, dude. You're bitching out. Fucking, I did it.
You look like a fucking moron.
Okay, fuck you. All right. Please advocate for victims. I do advocate for victims. I want you to speak out. I think that's the best thing Chris Hansen did, was gave everybody a voice. But I've looked at Chris Hansen's conviction rate from the show, back when he did the show. There was a lot of stuff that he had. He had actual scripted conversations with actual...
Because Onision came out with a gun. Everyone forgets that. Onision came at them with a gun, and he subdued the attacker. Joe subdued Onision and disarmed him.
Yeah, people trying to fuck little kids.
What the fuck? Fuck me!
Stop.
When it's shit like that that makes people think I don't give a fuck about the fucking victim. You know what? I'd do anything for the victims. I've invited them over my house.
I don't feel like that happened.
Several times.
Stop.
They won't return my calls. 15? Why did no one tell me?
A good cop, bad cop act is sad and unconvincing.
Exactly.
Trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels...
heard the shit Greg has said before.
Oh my God, nobody's invalidating the victims. Everybody said they wanted Greg's side of the fucking story.
Turn around and sick his dick.
I was there to suck his dick.
Billy, spend the money on braces, you ugly fat fuck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't believe you blamed a victim.
The hate mob is coming after him. Billy, you are awesome for exonerating
God
Onision.
damn it.
Onision's career saved.
Go to the fucking...
You did great, Billy, thanks you. You got a huge crazy mob surge the chat. Don't sweat this trash, Billy, and don't let them make a victim of you. Just be safe, MUH dude. FYI, you're going to hear ETA for the rest of your life. Keemstar is so mad about this interview. Good luck. Can you tell this Joe guy to shut his fucking yap?
You know, you really should. Why do you let me get away with shit like that? What the fuck's wrong with you? When are you gonna man up?
Fucking hate you.
When are you gonna man up? Yeah, so
Good time, good time.
That's what we're dealing with.
Is this your entry to the Cringerweight Championship? Is this how you're gonna get the belt?
This is the tip of the iceberg.
This is even close.
You know, Billy was part of a nerdcore panel at PAX. So we could just use. Yeah, we could use that. Or what about his hit song "Rape Whistle"? Yes, he has a song called "Rape Whistle." If that's not enough to get me too'd, what is?
Well, guys, it's getting late. We're all sick. It's 700 episodes, huh? So many great memories. What do you say we start winding this chattering monkey down, huh?
I don't disagree with you, Asterios.
We're all sick. We could all use a little sleep. It's like, come on, 7:01's got to be a banger.
I am sick. We're going, me and Billy, after this show, are going to do a very brief post show. And actually, tonight, the post show is going to be in a brand new location where we don't have to worry about YouTube bullshit. We are actually going to do tonight's stream for the first time on Vimeo Live. Vimeo's
a premium service.
A premium service that we will be able to live. It's the first time, so if it fucks up, I'm sorry. But we'll be posting the link shortly after this stream ends, so all of the subs, all of our patrons and subscribe stars, $10 and above, will get it. And on top of that, all of the members of this channel will get it as well. So,
Asterios, did you ever see my song Pinwheels?
You want me to play it for him?
This sounds familiar to me. You want to go out on this?
It's like an ICP video, but Billy's in it. Is kind of it has ICP vibes to it.
It definitely has a clown in it.
Even the music sound, like the beat with like the circus music in the background, that sounds like ICP.
Oh man. Let's cap this 700th episode off.
Yeah, and you know, we're not going to make this one special. I guess we're waiting all the way until 777.
Hey! I'm here.
This one was super special.
Usually usually the landmark episodes are like 5 hours long or more, and yeah, so
we're all going to die.
I'm really going to try and get 777 to be in Las Vegas. I want it to be in Vegas.
That's a really good idea. Lucky 777. I think that's great. Hey, and another great idea would be if you would subscribe to The Loudest Podcast. You can find it on iTunes, Google Play. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. If you listen to podcasts on YouTube, you search for The Loudest Podcast. You go to youtube.com/Asterios. You hit subscribe. Thank you, guys. And stay safe.
Is it literally the loudest podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh yeah, it'll
will I
destroy
suffer
you.
irreparable ear damage from this podcast?
No.
It's
and you know your hearing actually doesn't get better. Like your hearing only gets worse. So yeah, but it's real good. So it's a trade-off.
It's worth it. All right. Okay, we're gonna play you out with Pinwheel. Thanks for being on, Asterios, and we'll see everyone who qualifies in the post show shortly. Good night, everybody.
Lock up your daughters. It's Billy the Fridge, Ronald McFondle, and JT Rockwell over a martini beat. Shit. You know, y'all better call 911. Nah, fucking call 911, cause we're about to fly a plane into this motherfucker.
Wrestling champion, your neighborhood stranger. Pretty please picture me a Mickey D's doppelganger. It's a ball pit banger, let your nuts hang. Happy Meal toys, double-sided for a butt bang. Ass to ass! Go on around a slut train. Mustard on the upper lip next to a cum stain. It's a fun game, squeeze till the pig squeal. Twist her, fist her, blow like a pinwheel.
When I think of your daughter, I shower in cold water. Spin her on my finger like a Harlem Globetrotter. Oh bother, I'm like poo in a honey pot. Do her where she poo, then I am with the money shot. Funny thought, she gon' spin like a pinwheel. Rolling with McFondle, yo, you know it's a big deal. Get real, nah baby, get the plunger. At the bloody starts at the Mickey D's dumpster. Get dumber, this'll be hella awkward. Put you on my fist, twist you like a helicopter. Tell the doctor if you start to get dizzy. Just don't interrupt me when I start to get busy. She start to get pissy, I'ma call Ronnie Mac. She's a hypochondriac, toss her in a body bag. It's a party, man, do her like a line of coke. Pinwheel spinning them, sorry your vagina broke.
Stop, hold up, stand still.
Whoa.
Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Whoa.
Stop, hold up, stand still.
Whoa.
Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Whoa.
Stop, hold up, stand still.
Whoa.
Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Whoa.
Stop, hold up, stand still.
Whoa.
Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Whoa.
Step 1, watch out for the rectum. Fist goes in the pussy, do not interject them. Next get ready for the lube. Simply, slippery is better for the move. No matter what you do, notice how the skin feels. Softer on your wrist, easier should be in wheels. Pop on your fist and tickle at the hole. Next upon the list is to give a little blow.
It's your boy Rocks and he's last on the cut. Rolling Ray near in Billy's donut truck. McConnell's in the back, sniffing lines off some sluts' butts. How'd I get on the track with these two sick-ass fucks? My team thinks it's dirty, that's why I'm in the booth. Perfect amount of vermouth and a splash of olive juice. My neighbor came through and asked if I could spit a verse. I said, I hate rapping clowns, this cat's even worse. So much blow he's eating off his face. How's that paint taste? Like a saying of the lusty lady filling out a place. The mountain and the clown, see McConnell behind your kids. Billy the fridge, more like Billy the walk-in. The thing's my man, every night living since the sins. Settle into your favorite bar and drink till it spins. But it's all real, I got nerves of solid steel. I respect these ladies, leave the fridge of Mac to handle the pinwheel.
Hold up, stand still.
Whoa.
Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Whoa.
Stop, hold up, stand still.
Whoa.
Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Whoa.
Stop, hold up, stand still.
Whoa.
Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Whoa.
Stop, hold up, stand still.
Whoa.
Fist up your pussy, make your pinwheel.
Whoa.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.